stone. Look, we saying that we love one another, yet we judge each other when we all insane. You talking like you better than another, but you ain't no better look with it then. It goes ring around the rosy, karma gets cozy, we all fall down. I see a lot of stones thrown, but the closets ain't closed, gotta pick the time in. Let me who's without sin. Let he who's without sin. Let who's without sin. Let me who's without sin. You acting like you ain't been down this road. We've all been down before. Better humble yourself before your life gets told. Better humble yourself before your life gets told. Putting down each other while they pointing at our brother. Trying to break us up, so let's just lean to one another. Ain't no giving up, so pass the cup and make it up. Times, yeah, they get rough, I got your back, it ain't no trouble. It goes ring around the rosy, karma gets cozy, we all fall down. I see a lot of stones thrown, but they closets ain't closed, gotta put some time in. Let he who's without sin. Let he who's without sin. Let he who's without sin. Let he who's without sin.
Family all around me. Family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family. We might have the same last name, but that don't make you my family. I got some people with the same blood, and I know that they can't stand me. I got some people I call that ain't kin, that's gonna pull up and handle it. They take care of that business like family. We come from them trenches like family. They talking, you listen, that's family. They don't tell your business, that's family. They calling your phone, coming looking for you. They say that you missing, that's family. They don't need permission, that's family. When you hurt, they can feel it, that's family. Let them come while you're cheering, that's family. Let them come when you living, that's family. Family all around me. Family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family all around me. Family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family. Hey, ain't nobody fighting around here. Ain't nobody shooting around here. Everybody that's around here, family. All love, no hate, be clear. No shade, all love, be real. You love them, you should know how it feel. Tired of all these badass kids. Tired of paying all these bills. Family going through the same thing, so they know exactly how you feel. They supply a shoulder I can cry. I provide a place where they can heal. Leave my money out, they don't steal. Let them have it if it's for a bill. Soldier for me when they in the field. Only way I live, family all around me. Family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family all around me. Family all understand me. I got some people I call that ain't kin, that's gon' pull up and handle it. They take care of that business like family. We come from them trenches like family. Family all around me.
I'm tired. I've been on this plantation all my life. I've been enslaved all my life. I'm tired of being pushed and pulled. I'm tired of the master doing his bidding. I want to leave.
You done this to yourself, Pat.
You know why we not afraid? What? He's great in turban. Turban's destruction. Y'all think it come back in all peace? You got another thing coming. So we out here fighting for our brother. We ain't marching saying yes we can. No justice, no peace. Go! Let's fight for your sons and your daughters.
I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog. I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke. Motherfucker popo. This is my battle cry. Isaiah 14:21, that ancient version of that gun that they stole our name, they stole our shit. We real Judites, motherfucker Jewish. We lords, generals, arm your soldiers. We fight tonight like we supposed to. They inherited lies. I'm referring to all whites. I'm referring to riches, white privilege, given through genocide. And they gotta pay for that. God say Jacob gon' take it back. I cry aloud, I spare not. This good bread, my sharecrop. This lily grew through concrete. We march to our own drum beat. We the chosen. No inclination to kick it with y'all. Raise Babylon to the ground, then watch it fall. Obadiah said you'll be wiped up for theft. These are just words, worry about what come next. It's for Negroes, Latinos, we better than all, not equal. My natives no red dot that feather. Me primo be smooth like that leather. Until it's time to bring the war dogs out, put the headdress on. War paint and I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog, I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. This is my battle cry. I got the spirit of grandfathers past. Front porch sitters, Nat Turner dangerous. A real life illustration of angry and that painting. Of Malcolm staring out the window with patience. One hand on the curtain, right hand on the AK spits. 47 rounds, all to bring down Satan. Same way Abel was killed by Cain. This will be an introduction from the fuck shit into the fire. Probably join the list of artists who died before they retired. Most High said I'm hired. Sire will never spit a line aimed at my kind, less meant to uplift. Toughness will be redefined in my rhymes. A squad of men with the spirit of God, with an affinity to point their weapons not at the brethren but at the enemy. Khaki colored kids, baptized in the flames of combat fashioned. In the trap we escaped, our fate was to be great and noble. Moses reincarnate, so be hopeful and know I bring word from A and O to Pharaoh and white folk, let my people go, cause it's my battle cry.
All right, Shalom Israel, Most High bless. Thank y'all for tuning in to F.O.P.E. Civil War and the Qanath set the record straight. So tonight, family, we're going to continue off from last night, which we didn't get to finish. Shalom to all the moderators, Star Lima. Qanath, you there? Shalom, can everybody hear me? I guess so. Okay. Sorry, family. Qanath, you there? Shalom to everybody. Star, Lima, Most High bless. Most High bless, Queen. Weezy One Love, Most High bless, Queen. Oracle 007 in the building. Shalom. Brother Obadiah. Professor Lovely Lady. Shalom. Yehuda. Who else is in? Saya. Everybody that's on the comment board. I'm scrolling up, but I'm saying the same names. Elder Don P. Shalom. Shalom, shalom, family. Shalom. Elder Qanath, you got to unmute if you there. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate if everybody can come in and like the video. Shalom to my brother Obino. Shalom, Naphtali. Most High bless us. So we live again tonight, family. Elder Baqash might be on here again, but tonight we want to really go through the video this time because we didn't get to go through it last night and commentary it like we were supposed to because it turned to a whole debate thing. So we're going to go through the video and elaborate on what we want to talk about first, and then we'll let people come on after we've done that and bringing out some other videos. Elder Qanath, you there? Something must be going on with this internet. Okay. Hold on. It happens sometimes. Oh, hold on. He coming in on the laptop. Shalom, Oracle. Shalom, Queen Naphtali. Most High bless. Elder Qanath, you there? Elder Qanath.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. There you go.
Yeah. Damn.
Say it again.
But
You need to
unmute this one.
Qanath, you need to unmute yourself on your cell phone.
Saying shalom to everybody in the chat.
Qanath, unmute your cell phone and then turn that on mute because I can't hear you good properly.
My phone and my laptop acting up, man. This is crazy.
Hold on.
Let me try to
say something on your phone. The devil always busy. It's all good though, family. We still gonna rock it out. Go ahead, Qanath. Say something on your phone now. Qanath. All right. Won't you go out and come back in? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Just for you to come on, y'all. It's only for Elder Qanath to come on. Nobody else don't come on, please. Not right now. Elder Qanath, go out and jump in the chat. Use the link on the chat. Hold on. Qanath. Qanath, can you unmute your... Hold on, family. All right, family. Sorry, we having a little bit of technical difficulties. I don't know what it is, but out there in the DC area, man, the internet is freaking horrible. It's horrible. So Elder Qanath is going to try to come in. Everybody else, please don't hit the link right now. Even though I'm pinning the link, please don't hit the link right now. Because I'm not gonna let you on. Not right now, man. Elder Qanath trying to get through this video first. We don't need no distractions. Nah, Elder Qanath got a good phone. It's the Oracle. It's the signal out there. He got issues for some reason. It's been like that for years out there. It's like when you go to the DC area, I guess because of the presidency, they start to mess with your phone service. Every time I go out there, my phone I can't get on the internet. My whole phone be haywired. That's why I don't like DC. So I'm guessing if you're a resident in DC, it'll work better. I think this is him. Yeah, that's how it is in DC for some reason. Qanath. Qanath, you there? That's the same thing that happened to me and King Judah. His whole internet went out. We couldn't do our class one day down there in Texas. It'd be like that. Okay. All right. So he went out on his phone. Yeah. I know that's what I was telling her. Oh shit, see, it's echoing. Hold on. I gotta mute it. Hold on. All right, family. Sorry for the delay, but Elder Qanath internet is acting terrible. But I'm going to proceed to do this thing anyway. He's still going to try to come in, so we still going to go through the video. The hell with it. I'm gonna go ahead and start it.
Back on that scene, back on that social media scene. I saw this picture on Facebook, and I'm quite proud of these brothers, man. These are some brothers out in California. I reached out to them and asked them where they were at, and they said they were out in California. And that's a good thing, because you brothers, you Hispanic brothers, so-called Hispanic brothers, you so-called Northern brothers, you so-called Puerto.
And if y'all have any questions, right, pertaining to the video, write them down, and when he come on, we will ask him the questions that y'all want to ask. If he decide to come back on tonight, because he might come back on.
Puerto Rican, Dominicans, Cubans, and Mexican brothers of Negro and Indian descent. You brothers, you hang in there and you be strong, man. Don't get caught up into this thing where people are attacking the 12-tribe chart. People are trying to say Hispanics are not Israelites. Don't get caught up. Don't let that work your emotions. I'm going to tell you a story about me personally. When I was coming.
Now, he said people attacking the 12 tribes chart. People saying Hispanics are not Israelites. They've been saying this for years. This is nothing new, y'all. They was already talking about this kind of stuff before I was already in the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It just was not highlighted on a broad scale like the way it is now, since we've been talking about it and pushing the Israelites being all Negro for the past 4 years. So this is nothing new. Because like I said, when you go back to Chosen Seed, Watchman, Deborah, Yehuda, and all that, I didn't know nothing about they was pushing that until we started getting into it with the Chosen Seed camp. But this is nothing new.
Up in One West, you had one of the 7. He was one of the elders of the school, and he would always attack me for some reason. I don't know what the hell was this dude's problem. His name is Shaw. Those of you who go way back, you know Big Shaw. And he wasn't a total bad guy. He was kind of arrogant and mean, and didn't have much of the fruit of the spirit, in my opinion. But he would always tell me, did I check my lineage? I need to check my lineage. He would always throw out these accusations as though I might not be Israel. And, you know, he would torment me with this thing, man. He would torment me with this, and it would bother me. It would bother the hell out of me. And after some time, what I found out was that I wasn't the only one he was doing this to. For some reason, this dude had, I would assume he had a thing against West Indians or something like that. That's the only thing I could think of, because I noticed he was doing this thing.
Yeah, you loud and clear, Elder Qanath. Elder Qanath, you loud and clear.
That was, he was like, why this bro got so much love for that so-called?
You're a little bit better, but you still
maybe.
Yeah, you're.
He was like much love for this so-called Northern Kingdom.
Elder Qanath, you're much better, but I see you lagging. But you might want to move your.
I figured this shit.
No, you might want to move your laptop over a little bit so you can get like a little better, stronger signal. You hear me? But what Elder Baqash is talking about, right? I don't know if y'all saw the videos of the elders of GMS and how they felt like they was tormented back in the old One West school because brothers was talking about this, and it affected them a lot because they didn't believe at one point that Elder Tahar and Aram Lab and people. You breaking up, Qanath? I can't hear you. They didn't believe that the GMS apostles was Israelites either because of their lineage. And they did a video, I think not too long ago, we had played it talking about how it affected them and messed them up and stuff like that back in the school of One West. So I'm guessing this is the same kind of experience out of Baqash is speaking about he had back in One West.
To other people in the church. He was doing that. And when someone attacks your integrity, that's one thing. But when they attack who you might be as an Israelite, that's a whole different thing, man. That's as a young man in your 20s, you want to fit into something that's new, meaning this truth. And you got this idiot attacking you, telling you to check out your lineage like you're not Israel. And you Hispanics, so-called Hispanics, don't let that get in your mind, man. You are Israelites. You are Israelites at the end of the day. Don't let them get in your mind and have you thinking that you're not Israelites. These brothers who are running around saying this. These brothers are not on the forefront, man. And this thing can mess you up. This thing can mess you up.
Now, that's what I disagree with, because there's brothers out there that's on the forefront that's teaching on the streets. They don't have no 12 tribe chart sign, and they teaching Israel is who they are. They don't even use a 12 tribe chart sign. So you can't say that. You know what I'm saying? You can't say they're not on the forefront or they're not doing what they're doing, because they're not doing it in the way that, you know, y'all fit to see them doing it. But brothers is out there on the forefront. They out there teaching. They've been teaching for years. You know what I'm saying? You got, like I said, you got the Chicago Israelites. They don't teach with a 12 tribe chart. They've been out there doing work, streets teaching and doing all types of stuff. You there? You there now, Qanath? All right. So when he come in,
you know who you are. Now, I'm an older dude. And from when I grew up, from the 80s, let's say like the 80s, from the days of breakdancing, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans have always been with so-called black people. You've always been locked up with us. You've always gotten high with us. I'm talking about in the negative terms. You've always gotten abused by the police, with us. You've always been with so-called black people, and you always will be. Now, they're saying that you're heathen. Let's do some logic. Let's do the logic. Let's do the thinking. They've called you heathens and non-Israelites, but you don't see no damn Chinese in the ghettos elbow to elbow with black people. You don't see no damn Arabs in the ghettos catching hell, being discriminated against like you so-called Hispanics.
Okay. So the issue with that, Arabs is not where I'm from. We didn't have a whole lot of Arabs growing up. You had Chinese people, Koreans, they had stores in Baltimore on the blocks. You had a small number of Arabs, but you rarely saw them. And the same with Mexicans. Mexicans ain't started hitting our neighborhoods into the city until maybe about I would say about 15 years ago. I would say about 15 years ago, they started hitting our city. So they have not always been with us. Everybody did not grow up with Hispanics. Now, this is what I'm saying. It's a New York thing. And like I said, it's no disrespect to New York, but you cannot take the New York state of mind and New York experience and how they live there with all those people mixed up in New York and try to apply that to everybody. It's not like that everywhere. Everybody ain't grow up around Hispanics. I didn't know nothing about no Hispanic people. Didn't hang with them, didn't dance with them, wasn't cha-cha and salsa, none of that shit. It wasn't no boicas and none of that stuff where we from. It was pure niggas and some few white people where we saw here and there. That was in our neighborhoods or around us. It wasn't no fucking Hispanics. And everybody knew about the Chinese people because they had the Chinese store across the streets. They ran the store. So I'm thinking Elder Baqash is taking his New York experience and he applying it to the chart. And he's taking how he grew up in the Bronx and where he's from and projecting his life and how he grew up, thinking that that's how Israel is supposed to be. It's not like that everywhere. Even when you go over to Africa with the tribes over there, ain't no Hispanics over there. My thing is why they're not scattered. If they're Israel, why are they not scattered to the four corners of the earth like the Negroes? So if they our brothers, they should be up under us everywhere. Point blank, period. Because Judah, if you saying Judah supposed to be waxing Ephraim so much, then they should be up under us everywhere, not just here in North, South, and Central America. The ball, you got anything you want to say? Since you came on, Most High bless.
Hey, Most High bless everybody. Shout out to Elder Qanath, Sharshem, everybody in F.O.P.E, the family out there, Star, Lima, Oracle, Weezy One Love. So I just want to touch on this real quick, man.
Hey, the ball, go ahead. I gotta step away for 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
Con, no problem. Take your time, King. Oh man, this was bad. I'm gonna just say this, that Elder Baqash is funny, man. Definitely funny. I'm gonna say this too. Oracle gave, I was just watching the video, so that's why I came on late, because I was trying to catch up from yesterday. But Oracle made so many perfect points. Elder Qanath made so many perfect points. Sharshem made so many perfect points. I think what we got to conclude is that the brother just is reprobate when it comes to, and that's all due respect. You know what I'm saying? That's not an attack, but by observation, when Sharshem brought out the understanding of Arab, which is the Hebrew word for Arab or mixed or mongrel people, that was extremely clear if you're an objective person. See what I'm saying? Now, if you're not objective and maybe there's some mixed ancestry, you know, like Baqash brought out 2nd Ezra chapter 2 verse 59, but he didn't read to 62 where it tells you that you got to be reconciled by a genealogy. And so there was a group of the Levitical priesthood who could not prove the genealogy of their father's house. They could not prove that their seed was pure, so they were put from the priesthood. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I mean, the bottom line is that in the last days we're gonna see people going off, and I think that's what happened with a lot of these One West cats. Also, there's this delusion, right? We know Aria. We got him on video. Aria taught that the 12 tribes chart was nothing but a marketing gimmick. Then we got video footage of Aria also saying that the Israelites were all black. So we got those videos. If you look on my Facebook page, that's the video I got pinned up there. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's a lot of self-hatred, there's some things I could share with y'all, but I don't want to get anything, go too deep on the personal level. But yeah, it was just awful, man. I think at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that have a strong delusion on them. There's a lot of people that are reprobate, and we just can't get caught up in it because Sharshem, you made so many perfect points. Oracle made so many perfect points. Even Queen Naphtali, let's talk about what she said yesterday. That was a bomb she dropped on him because he was trying to argue. I'm going to summarize it real quick and then give it back to you, Sharshem. Queen Naphtali made a wonderful argument. Matter of fact, I got to give her a call. I got to give her and her husband a call. But the argument she made was, let me go back. She made a counter argument to Baqash's argument. Baqash's argument was the Hispanics and the East Indians, out of those two, Hispanics get oppressed more. And she said, well, the Aboriginals also were decimated. You know what I'm saying? And he had no rebuttal for that. He had no engagement for that. So I know sometimes in One West, they try to downplay our sisters, but I'm going to keep it 100. 9 times, especially in these camps, y'all, because, me and Sharshem, we've been there. 9 times out of 10, a lot of these sisters be smarter than brothers, man. I'm going to keep it 100, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these sisters be way smarter than brothers. And that argument that Queen Naphtali made yesterday, that kind of like, it was a nuclear bomb she dropped on him. He had no rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm going to, shut my mouth. I'm going to give it back to either Sharshem or Elder Qanath.
The Qanath still trying to work on his stuff, so we'll keep it going until he be able to jump in.
Yeah, but
yeah, either.
Oh, okay. No, go ahead, Bob. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this real quick. But yeah, a lot of the women, man, be smarter than brothers, man. A lot of brothers be real stupid, man, in this captivity, man. A lot of brothers, you don't really meet a lot of smart brothers, you know what I'm saying, in these captivities that we in right now. And we understand that, but this is not hard to understand. Like, why do we, and I think I'm gonna keep it 100. A lot of brothers in this captivity, you know, they have some anti-black woman sentiment going on because maybe some things have happened in the past that they didn't heal from. Maybe they try to deal with a sister and maybe that sister rejected them. You know, these things happen. You know, they're helping them, both of us. You know what I'm saying? It's brothers, there's some brothers that deal with women real horrible. But it's like for some reason, the doctrine that these brothers came from in One West, it's like they had a black woman hatred. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to deal with the woman that gave birth to them or any woman that looked like the woman that gave birth to them. And it just seemed real like mental illness, like, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like something wrong, like the marbles it ain't all there, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, you know, that's all. That's just my observation. But it's sad, man, to see brothers go off like this, you know what I'm saying? But the brothers seem like he know what we talking about, but it's like he want a rebuttal and he ain't got the upper hand. Like the truth ain't there, you know what I'm saying? One West at one time was flaming, right? And they're not flaming no more. But go ahead, Sharshem. Go ahead, King.
Yeah, you're right. I agree 100%. You know, I think, you know, coming up in One West, brothers got a lot of biasness towards you know, our sisters that look like us, and you know, the Hispanic women and you know, all the other women more leeway, and that's not right. You know, and everybody got the right to their opinion. And I love Elder Baqash still to this day, even though he's the way he is. He do have the right to his own opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I just you know, respectfully disagree on a lot of his point of views. But we'll continue on the ball.
I'm gonna say this last piece. It's like this, man. This is what I feel like brothers in One West should just say. Stop bullshitting the people. Just say, yo, you got that heathen fetish. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it is at the end of the day. You want something different. And I think Elder Qanath in a different video, he said what it is with a lot of these brothers is they hot for the ass when it comes to a heathen woman. So just call a spade a spade. The reality is a lot of brothers want to deal with something outside of their race. Call it that. Call it, you know what? I want a concubine or whatever the case may be. But don't alienate your sisters or your own race, man. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to bring them into the fold like they Israel. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, that's all. I wanted to bring out.
Okay.
So this is not the truth. Or Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, you're some magical heathens associating with so-called black people. You must be some magical heathens that associate with so-called black people. So you got to look at this thing spiritually. Everywhere you so-called Dominicans and Hispanics go, you're with us, and the devil, he's right there oppressing both of us at the same time and on the same level. The only problem is that a lot of Hispanics, they think they're white. They think they're white. But I want to commend these brothers. I saw this image on Facebook with these brothers, and I reached out to them, and they claim to be in California. And this is proof that you got Hispanics who are in the truth, who know they're Israelites, and are doing their thing in the Most High. So I want to commend these brothers for the great job they're doing and the fact that they're maintaining their spirits in the Heavenly Father.
All right. So now, DeBar, you was a part of IUIC, correct? All right. So now, compared to the IUIC schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Hispanics outnumber us black people. What was the numbers like in IUIC for us Hispanics versus blacks?
All right. So in the East Coast, right? I'm gonna just keep it 100, man. Us Negroes.
And hold on one second, Don P. Elder Don P and Elder JT. I'm gonna let y'all on, but just let me and DeBar commentate the video, and when we done, then y'all could jump in because I don't want to if everybody's saying stuff, we ain't gonna never get through it. So I'm gonna let y'all on the platform. Just let us commentary it, and then after it's over, y'all can jump in. Go ahead, go ahead, the ball.
Con. So yeah, it was mainly Negroes, you know what I'm saying, that was waking up, you know what I'm saying? And it looked so weird because we knew something was wrong, you know what I'm saying, but we just couldn't put our finger on it because the Lord didn't wake us up yet all the way, you know what I'm saying? We was like, like you made the point yesterday, King, and it was a beautiful point. We the ones getting shot in the streets. We the ones being oppressed all the time. We don't see no Hispanic Trayvon Martins. We don't see any of that stuff that, you know, we don't see the oppression on their end. We do see bad things happen to them, but it's not on the level that we seeing, man, when we look at ourselves. So, you know, anyhow, getting back to the question, King, like it was more of us waking up, you know what I'm saying? And then it was kind of like this weird feeling like you knew something was off, you know what I'm saying?
Another question, right? Have you seen any great Hispanic teachers prophesy, did breakdowns, teachings, or anything out of the so-called Hispanics or what they call the Northern Kingdom?
No, everything was a regurgitation or a reiteration of what we was bringing out, and they couldn't bring it out with the same. When Nathaniel would teach, he would bring it out. Then we have a Hispanic bring something out, and it was just weak, man. It was like flat soda. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't pop the same way. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell you know why I asked you that? Because Joseph is our forefather, Jacob's favorite son. I mean, not Joseph, Ephraim, right? So if Ephraim is the favorite son, no, I'm sorry, I'm messing up. Joseph, which is who they say Ephraim should replace, right? Or be the head. Is Joseph is the favorite son of our forefather Jacob.
Yeah.
Joseph did the greatest works out of all the tribes. Did he not? He was a ruler in Egypt. All the work that he did. So you telling me if they are supposed to be the tribe of Joseph, right? Why are they not great like their forefather is? And why don't we see the attributes, the greatness that Joseph was, where our brothers bowed down to him in Egypt and how he saved Egypt? We should see that, and they should display those attributes. And this is what I've been saying. Why don't we see that from these guys? We should be able to see Joseph, because if you're saying we waxing them or we're jealous, I don't see shit to be jealous about. Versus them. I'm sorry. I'm just saying I don't see nothing to be jealous about them. I'm trying to figure that out.
I agree. There's nothing to be jealous of. We're not up here doing the salsa and merengue, bachata. We're not doing that. You know, if you look at the dress style, right? You got Hispanics, man, with golds in their mouth. You got the chains. They sagging, and they even wearing the fitted caps. That came from us. But you don't see the reverse relationship happening. Now, I will say with brothers and sisters in Africa, when we deal with the tribes in Africa who are Negroid, we borrow things from one another. Like, for instance, let me give you a perfect example. Like certain beats that you be hearing, like in the Afro beats, man, them things be slapping. Them beats be like, oh shoot, you know what I'm saying? So we can feel that brotherly love over there because we got that melanin, you know what I'm saying? We got that struggle, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, with them Hispanics, man, it's like, man, it's just like flat soda, man. It just nothing is popping with them. You know, I'm gonna just keep it 100.
And that's what I'm saying when it comes to this word. Because Joseph was the favorite and greatest son out of the 12. Listen, the shit not adding up. The shit not adding up. I'm sorry. And it's not to be disrespectful, it's just the truth. Show me a great so-called Hispanic out here that's bringing out these prophecies, breakdowns, teachings, and that's killing it. Yeah. I have not yet to see one. 12 years in the faith. Have not yet to see one.
And King, let me say this. When we look at the boxing, right? Because I think boxing is one of those sports that
he loved to talk about.
Yeah.
He always bring up the boxing. Go ahead.
Yeah, the boxing. So when we look at the boxing, the sport of boxing, you know, again, boxing is a very technical sport. You gotta, it's not as easy as what it seems on TV. And when you see us box, the Negroes now, we knock them damn Hispanics out all the time. Okay. Yeah, maybe one or two of them might get us, but it's easy. The way Floyd with the Sweet Science, Sugar Ray Leonard, all these different we completely dominate that sport.
Where is there Mike Tyson at?
It don't exist.
Where's there Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, exactly.
Show me that Deontay Wilder. They got a fist like that. Now that's a golden gift. A man that can hit you with one punch and level you like that. I have not seen it from them people, man.
Where they Sugar Ray Robinson at?
That's right. But look, I'm gonna throw this at you too. When you look at the pay-per-view box numbers, we consistently as a race kill the sport. We kill the numbers. Floyd Mayweather kills the numbers. There's some other boxers that are in there's some other like Andre Berto and different other boxers that are melanated, that are brothers. They kill the sport.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the twins.
Yeah, the twins. Yeah,
I know you're talking about.
It's a whole bunch of these brothers that kill the pay-per-view box numbers. When we look at Hispanics, man, it's like we don't even be knowing them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, like it don't add up. The struggles.
The Charlo brothers.
Exactly. Thank you. When you just look at the whole conversation, when you look at everything, they don't have no swag like us. They don't walk like us. They don't even smell like us, man. That's another thing, man. So it's just so much. And I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of them be knowing it, man. When I send videos to some of the elders in House of David, they be watching, man. They see what's going on too. And the reality is, like you said, Sharsham, a lot of them elders, on a one-on-one level, on a private level, they say, yeah, we know they're not Israel. You know what I'm saying? So we just need to come all the way clean with it, man, and stop teaching this heresy. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad F.O.P.E, we ain't teaching no lies, but the rest of them brothers, man, they need to take heed, man, and just come clean and say, you know what, forget it, man. We ain't the same people.
But they got another trait that black people don't get. Hispanics is known for getting likes, and that's a problem because that's a Edomite trait as well. And how come they get lights and shit like that, and we don't?
Con.
So it's so many other things that we could throw in there, and it's not to shame them; it's just the truth. How can this be? How can they be getting lights and infested with bugs, but we don't? I just think niggas be the dirtiest of dirtiest. You never seen no shit crawling around in their head.
That's right. Hey, last thing I'm gonna say, King, is this too. Why not just take a DNA test? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's too much science right now. We live in an age where if you want to know something, you can know it pretty easy. So the reality is, it's like, okay, let's keep it 100. We know that Joseph and Joseph's wife, the Egyptian woman, we know they were Negroid. So in your DNA, we should see some Negro heritage. That'll kill everything. You could kill it just with that. Okay, let me just look at your DNA. And if you have more Edomite and Asian ancestry, we know you're not an Israelite. Now, if we see that Negro ancestry and it's more than 90%, you know what I'm saying? Then we can say, okay, cool. That's an Israelite. But they don't even want to do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are afraid. Nathaniel too. He's starting to say black, but he's not saying, hey, let me clean up the congregation and make these people take DNA tests.
He can't.
You know what I'm saying?
He already made too much, brother. He got too much news. He already got his name on that contract, man.
He got too much on the line, man. He ain't gonna do it.
He can't.
Yep.
He can't, family. And please, family, like the video. We appreciate y'all coming tonight. Y'all been killing that, family. We got better numbers on our small platform than what we doing on our major platform. But that's because they got our major channel shadow ban. We seem like since we've been going live on Civil War, set the record straight. We getting way more viewers on a small channel than a big platform, which is crazy.
Yeah. And King, Oracle made a good point. She said, well, let's hear from a Hispanic. And I think that's because what you see, and y'all brothers brought this out too. Elder Qanath brought it out. Sharsham, you brought it out plenty of times. We keep seeing Negroes be the savior for other nations, but we want to hear directly, because what that is, that's like hearing from, we want to hear from the first party themselves or the witness itself. We don't want to hear from a Negro trying to save somebody. We want to hear directly from that one race and get their thoughts on it, because the reality is it's kind of biased. You know,
I'm trying to make that happen, but I don't want people like Job Issachar and Northern Kingdom Prophet, because they don't really have no decorum. And then they don't be honest. They don't want to be honest, especially when you ask them about the Afro Mexicans and stuff like that. And that's the issue. If you can't, I want to have a dialogue with somebody who really would claim that they Israel and really want to have that tough discussion.
You know? Yeah.
Nah,
hey, Elder Qanath saying let it play. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get back to it.
That's right. Hispanics, such as so-called Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, Mexicans, are great people in the Most High. They're great people in the Most High. And you will always be great and have the love of so-called Negroes in this country, so-called Hispanics in this country, or wherever we're scattered, who know the Israelites. But I saw this these brothers in their page, man. It's some beautiful pictures, man. See lots of Zion, you know. These some beautiful brothers, man. You know, you can never convince me that Hispanics are not Israelites. You can never convince me of that. I don't care what breakdown you follow. I don't care what hatred you have towards Hispanics. You could never convince me that these are not Israelites. Look, you can't fit Chinese and Japanese in that. You can't fit East Indians and Arabs in that. You can't do that. And again, wherever we go, Hispanics are right there with us, man. When they poison the ghettos with crack and cocaine and dope, who do they target? They targeted so-called blacks and Hispanics. It's like a lot of Zakari. I like Zakari, man. I mean, I don't agree with all their doctrines, but I like Zakari, man. These some beautiful pictures, man. Some beautiful pictures. I grew up with Hispanics, mainly Puerto Ricans. I was born in the Bronx. That's damn little Puerto Rico right there. And then later moved to Coney Island, which is Puerto Rican too. It's Puerto Rican too. And then ended up in Flatbush, not too far from Hispanics, not too far from the Park Slope area. See, a lot of you brothers from New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, you can relate. You can relate because when you were in kindergarten, preschool, third grade, high school, you were bused or shipped with Hispanics. Not Chinese, not Japanese, not East Indians, but so-called Hispanics. So you can relate to what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, so-called Northerners, you got to fight back too, man. You got to start putting out documents and videos for the younger so-called Hispanics who might be affected by this disease, this poison floating around social media claiming that Hispanics are not Israelites. And these are mainly Facebook Israelites attacking you like this. You got to start fighting back. And not on a personal level, but to support and solidify and strengthen the minds of your brothers and sisters of the northern tribes. I'm telling you, this thing affects your mind after a while. I'm telling you what I went through with an elder. Elder was telling me he was questioning my lineage, and I found out that he was doing the same thing.
Yeah, y'all. Elder Qanath is going to call in on my phone, and he's going to talk through my cell phone family. Because his phone not letting him on until he be able to get on. So he about to call me in a minute. The bar. He wanted to take the video back because he wanted to comment on something he's saying. Go ahead, Elder Qanath. They can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know if you can.
Can y'all hear him?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Elder Qanath. They can hear you.
Hallelujah. Most I bless. Wait for my wife to get home. I'm gonna try to get on her phone. She's trying to call me on my phone. I don't know. I tried to call her earlier. Shammy, my phone is acting up. But anyway, if you take it back, right? Because first of all,
right here.
In prophecy, what does it say in prophecy? Somebody got to be going the same thing to be us. He can't prove that they're Israelites because these people are only 500 years old, right? But go to the part with
right him.
Let me see, because it's slowing my screen. He on a white. Yeah, there we go. That guy, you just missed it.
No, it's right there.
Okay, good. Look at that guy right there. Y'all trying to tell me that guy in the white shirt is a damn, all three of them anyway, but the guy in the white shirt,
that's him.
Israelite? Look at this guy, facial hair that he can barely grow. That is a white, that's a Caucasian.
Con.
That's a straight up Caucasian. And we supposed to believe he's on the wall of Egypt. He's supposed to be like an Ethiopian, an Egyptian.
No, he can't. Right? He can't pass.
And no questions asked. So I'm starting to believe even somebody COINTELPRO, brainwashed, maybe they got children by these people, or just got paid. Because there's no way. Because when we always be out in the street, and if we just see somebody like that guy in the white shirt walk by, we'll be saying, that's an Edomite.
Right.
Really bringing up the Zombie Bible Dictionary.
Right.
Talking about, I forgot how it go. I ain't read that thing in so long. Right? But talk about how the Jews are black. Or we look like not the Negro. How we go ham, but not the Negro.
Right.
Right? We'll be reading Jeremiah 14:2. Right? You know what we've been saying back in the day? You ain't no damn Israelite. But he's saying this very proudly. I know you listen to Baqash. There's no way in the hell. Just because he put a rag around his head and wear an African garment that you telling me. And then here's the thing. We could conversate all day. But we go to the scriptures. That man is not an Israelite. We know that Israelites are black. So I'm glad Shan put his cake got turned.
Right. Yeah. Hey, the bar, did his cake get flipped?
I'm not even so bad.
I mean, hey, that's a tough question right there, because that's why the reason why they would use Hosea 7:8. So basically, we'll say the guy in the middle with the brown shirt, he would be the side that's very, very dark, and the guy in the white shirt would be the side that's very, very light, right? That's how they would use it and say, okay, that's Ephraim then.
Man, where do most Israelites only grow to be 5'4", 5'5", 5'3"?
Well, that's another issue, because Israel shouldn't be short, and if you're short, you can't be a priest. And the average Mexican is about 5'3", and short
4 at least.
Or 4 foot. Yeah, that's an issue.
Yep.
Let's deal with this, because a lot was said last night, man. And I was reading the comments afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
That was said, and when you mentioned the brothers used, it was just nasty, man. That's all I can say. Just straight nasty, and it makes me wonder. I was talking to my wife today. I said, I wonder if I was getting a fight with a Hispanic dude at Baqash right there, who would he help?
The Hispanic.
Yeah, he would.
Man, that guy right there. There's no way that man, you can just say that man is Israelite. So you trying to tell me that guy right there, the white shirt on, got a black father?
No.
A black mother?
No.
Hell no.
When you do your history, the people in Puerto Rico, the so-called them natives over there, right? A lot of them look half Asian, and a lot of them are gone. They're not even around anymore.
Well, we know some of them come from the Far East of Asia.
Gone.
He talking about the love. First, you can't even prove they Israelites. How did that guy got ready? I know how he got here. He came over here with Christopher Columbus, and he was one of the captains on the damn ship. That's what he was. There's no way. Then you look at the DNA. It just, I'm pissed.
Con.
I'm actually lost for words, brothers.
Well, I'm gonna let it play some more. Qanath.
We'll let it play for a little bit more other videos that we're gonna show you, because he was talking about, well, do the all these other nations going through like what they went through, but I'm gonna show him in Puerto Rico who got it worse and who's putting the pressure on them.
Right.
But you can put it back where it was.
Hey, I just want to make a quick comment before we play the video real quick. It's so interesting. I think these guys only look for the atrocities of like the Hispanics and whatever, the mixed mongrel. Because when you look at King Leopold, what he did in the Congo, chopping off people's hands if they didn't produce enough, if they didn't mine enough gold.
Right.
I mean, how do you ignore all of that? And then remember, we talked about El Yanga, the African slave who was brought to Mexico and who liberated his people and got independence.
He was from the tribe of Issachar.
Same thing in Puerto Rico. But guess what? The president in Puerto Rico, he was a black man, right? But you know what they did? They started whitewashing the pictures. There's a documentary on it in the statues. All this is fact. And what it is, they keep on saying, I'm sorry, DeBar, what they keep on saying is, oh, these people going through the same stuff. And that's a goddamn lie.
Yep.
They're not going through the same shit. And they have not. Where were they at in the sewer? We ain't got to go back 2,000 years. We just go straight to the civil rights movement. Where were them people at?
Hey.
I can tell you where the black ones was in South America. Getting oppressed by them people in this picture you showing.
God. And Elder, real quick.
In Africa, if y'all do me a favor, brothers and sisters that's listening. Type in apartheid, and you're gonna think you're looking at a rewind in the 60s in America, but it's in South Africa. And you're gonna look, and they're gonna have on suits and ties, just like we did in the 60s, and water getting sprayed on them, getting bitten by dogs, and they look like you.
Yeah, I remember that.
Me too. Me too.
I parked my car. We'll let it play.
Go ahead, DeBar. You want to say something? Then I'm gonna let it play.
I want to say shout out to K Judah, and the brother made a powerful comment along with sis Weezy One Love. Listen, I'm at the point right now where I can't call that brother a brother no more, man. I can't even look at him and call him an elder, not because of disrespect, but because it's unnatural for anyone to have a love and an affinity for another race outside of yourself. If you don't love yourself, there's no way in hell you could love your own people. And when I see someone like when he first started talking, it was like this admiration, man, like this love, like this secret hidden love for the other races. So from now on, I can't call him a brother. I can't refer to him as elder. I can't do that. That's just he just crossed the line, man. So I'm gonna have to leave it at that. But that's all.
In the faith, that is. But I'm not going to be long. I'm just showing that I know how that can work your minds, and that's an evil thing. That's an evil spirit to come at these brothers like that. You're Satan, and you come at these brothers like this picture over here. You got wicked Facebook flunkies that will attack the mindset of beautiful brothers and sisters who want to serve the Most High and say they are heathens. But on another note, a lot of these brothers are in a Christian mind frame and they will accept the devil, the so-called white man. A lot of these same brothers will accept filthy, stinking Hamites and claim those to be Israelites. But the same brothers that you see on the screen that go to jail with us, that get addicted to drugs, the white man's drugs with us.
Hold on. Go ahead, Qanath. They can't hear you.
What is he talking about? They go to jail with us. Where in the hell are they going to jail with us at?
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, Like I said, man, where I'm from, it wasn't a lot of them during the time when I was outside and running around and in school and going places. I didn't see them until years later in my adult life, and they was out in the counties, but they wasn't in the city like that until MS-13 showed up. So we didn't grow up. I didn't see a lot of Mexicans and stuff like that. They came later. So.
And then how come if a black man or woman can't say that's my brother, and just because we say they're not our brother or sisters spiritually according to the scriptures, we wicked? And then people in Africa are dirty, stinking.
But he's saying that they get attacked on Facebook, but they're attacking the African brothers on Facebook too, saying that they have mice and they's dirty, they stink, they not Israelites. But then if somebody doing it to them, then they wrong, saying that their mind's being poisoned. I don't get it.
No,
it's I don't get it. Standard.
I don't get it either. And people in Africa got probably more connection to being an Israelite than we do. We only the Negroes that came through on the slave ships. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's just sad to see a black man do something like that, man. That right there is embarrassing. And I was when I was watching the video yesterday, yeah, I did. Yeah, it was a great video, but it was really demotivating to hear this brother speak so well of other nations, man. That's self-hatred. You know what I'm saying? That's a curse too. In Deuteronomy, it talks about his eye would be evil towards his brother, and that's what you're seeing.
Before you let it play, because I want Don and JT to get something in after you let it play a little bit more. But what about the scripture? If you can find it for me real quick, somebody have it, where it talks about your children, the children going to bear witness against their parents. And what about the unlawful?
That's with Wisdom of Solomon. You talking about Wisdom of Solomon?
So when it's like unlawful bed and your children going to bear witness against you, what the hell is that talking about? And what's up with all this? I got to go back and look at it. And you've been the truth for almost 30 years.
God, Elder.
Hey, Qanath, thank you so much. And I appreciate it. I try to, here's the deal. I respect you guys. So if y'all ask us to lay back until the video is done to make commentary, guess what? I know how to follow orders. I know how to be a soldier and I know how to be a general. Okay? This ain't my ship. This is y'all's ship.
I was telling Sean Sham, Jay Mateo, I said, man, Don P, he went in yesterday, bro. That's how I like it without cursing everybody out. We leave that to JT.
I appreciate you, brother. I love you. Hey, we gonna talk some more offline because I'm excited about everything that's going on. Me and DeBar, we talk. So yeah, but let me get into this. Let me get this. Okay, so you want to talk about the vexation, right? That's prophetic, right? What's going on between African Americans and people of the continent? The two branches are vexing one another. But guess what? I love the fact, hey, he's right. The Northern Kingdom should speak out, and they are. They're telling the French, get the hell out. They're telling the other Europeans, get the hell out. So they are standing up. So I appreciate that. And you know what? That chart would be correct if you took them other tribes off of them, exchange the photos for the Afro-Argentinians, the Afro-Colombians, the Afro-Brazilians, the Afro folks on the Isles and Haiti and Dominican Republic, put those photos in there and label it as Judah and Benjamin.
It was not like that, and JT can tell you that it was not like that. But look, I don't mean to cut you. I want to finish up on this because we got some more powerful stuff to show y'all.
Yeah, Q, let me know when I could come on.
Real quick, if you look at the pictures right there, Rashad said, would you let your daughter marry one of them? And he said yes. So he would give your daughter away to that. And I'm not beating them down because who they are, but we should stick with our own people right now. You mean you would give your daughter away, brother? But let it play a little bit, man. But then so everybody get a chance to speak. But we got a little ways to go, and then we're gonna play other videos which are real short, like a minute. Then everybody can commentary on them videos. Everybody can commentary on them videos. But let this play.
That receive a poor education in the hood with us, they will say that these guys are heathens. They will say that those sisters are heathens. Yeah. That's how serious this is. But it's all good because I know a lot of you brothers and sisters, you're strong in the faith and you're going to do what's right. You're going to do what's right. That's right, brother. Shalom. You're not going to let them take you off, man. And you should be strong as the Most High created you to be. You're great people. Look at boxing. Look at boxing. Look at all the great boxers or MMA fighters. Are they Chinese? Are they Arabs? Or are they so-called blacks and Hispanics? Or the main boxers who are featherweight and lightweight, are they Mexicans? Are they Dominicans and Puerto Ricans? Or are they mainly Chinese, Japanese, and East Indians? You sound stupid.
I got to stop it there because I got to say this. This is what I don't like about this family, because it's stupid on what he's saying. He act like the heathen nations doesn't have talent. He act like the other nations can't do anything. These people have all types of advanced technology that we don't got. Let's talk about it. The Japanese, the Chinese, they developing fucking robots that's walking, moving, doing all types of shit. Us Negroes here ain't doing no shit like that, doing this shit that they doing right now. So it's like he making it like these people can't do anything. That is not factual. All nations have some type of talent. Who was the guy that was the heathen that made the gold for the Most High? Y'all remember that story in the scriptures where he used the heathen to craft some type of gold gems? Y'all know where that's at in the scriptures? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
You're not talking about the gold of Ophir, are you?
Or whatever it is. But that was somebody of another nation.
Mm-hmm.
So why we got to act like we got to stop acting like that the heathens ain't got talent or they don't know how to do anything. That's stupid when you look at the empires that these people built. They erected pyramids, all types of shit over in North, South, and Central America. Look at all the ziggurats, the Olmecs heads. They was carving, doing stonework. So we want to act like they don't know how to do nothing? That's an oxymoron.
If you want to use that logic, then guess who our closest brother is then? The white man. Because he is boxing right along with us, playing basketball right along with us, playing baseball right along with us, playing football right along with us, swimming like hell, running long distance like hell, right? Lifting weights like crazy, running track and field, winning championships in track and field. So if you're going to say anything, the closest son of a bitch out there that's doing it with us is the goddamn white man and white woman. Let's keep it 100, right? If you want to talk about gymnasts, right, that's the goddamn Asians. When you want to talk about long distance, that's the goddamn Ethiopians, right? So it's hard for the people from Africa to compete because they turn them back around, just like they turn the Haitians back around. When you talk about inventions, all you gotta do is look at inventions out of Africa, right? Who helped create the computer, right? They done a lot of stuff over in Africa in inventions, right? And getting highly educated, right? So I don't know what he's talking about, what they do about boxing, right? But I guarantee you, if you get the Africans, they got champions over there. Take one of your asses over there and box, they heavyweight champions over there.
Yeah.
Q, can I say something?
Black people in the country is in South America. Who was the best soccer player? Huh?
Pele.
What about the tennis players? Who doing that? Black and white. Right? So the logic saying mention boxing, what are you talking about? When you dancing, don't give me no goddamn break dancing, right? You got the Africans over there. I don't know if y'all heard of African music, right? And how they dance, right? And how they beat the Congo, how they beat the drums, and how they and the art in their clothes and they dress, Come on, man. How when you look at the ancient, I forgot who the name of the tribe is, how they the one made bread, right? All the herbs and shit come from Africa, right? The flavors of food, right? Gumba, salsa, all that come from Africa. That's not no goddamn Hispanic music. No goddamn drum was over here, right? It comes from over there. Right? The dresses that they wear, look like the Hispanics when they used to wear them big, the little girls wear them big dresses, all that come from Africa. All of it. And it comes from us as a people. It's something that's terribly going on with our brother Baqash right now. You woke me up with this video with you. It's something terribly going on. And I noticed the other day when you was talking, you looked to the left and you was laughing at somebody. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but you cannot tell me that you truly believe, because you mentioned who's boxing or who's going to jail with us. Well, you go look in California. It's a lot of goddamn Asians, right? The ones that's getting along with black people more than Hispanics.
Mm-hmm.
Problem over there in California with Hispanics. They're having a big problem with that. They had a problem. They had riots in Chicago. They was having a problem with that. And we're going to show you. I'm tired of seeing this video, Shem. You come back, play the videos we want to play, because I'm tired of hearing this nonsense right here.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, JT, because I know you've been waiting patiently. I'm gonna say something after you.
Yeah. I want him to produce all these great Hispanic scholars and scientists and all these great Hispanic inventors. Name one invention they created that has shaped and changed history like we have. We invented the refrigerator, which everybody on the planet that got a house or an apartment have. The stove, the toilet bowl, the elevator. That's all our stuff. The post office, the post box, the stamp, photon bed, peanut butter, all this stuff we created. Ice cream we created. What did they do? You know what I'm saying? And all the greatest boxers in boxing history is Negroes.
Submarine, the rocket.
That's right. Keep it up.
The light bulb.
Yep. Doors, your locks for your door. We created that too. The air condition.
The stoplight. The artificial heart.
Blood transfusion.
Yep. The gas mask.
How about chili? The taco.
The guitar. We created that.
Yep.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, Elder Qanath and Elder JT.
Mm-hmm.
You know what this video sound like? The video sound like the Negro only doctrine is the truth and it's winning, and he's trying to
defend them.
Yeah, he trying to boost the morale. He trying to bring them back to life, because them Hispanics probably dropping out the congregation because they see what's going on.
They finding out the truth, man, that they are not.
And all they got to do is take a DNA test. Like, this is not that difficult. Now, we can see visibly through the oppression, you ain't us. We can see based on how you look and everything, you ain't us. You ain't got woolly hair. You don't look nothing like the Most High. You don't look nothing like the only begotten Son. You don't match up at all with us. You know what I'm saying? But even if there's any confusion on that level, go get a DNA test. And
most of their DNA would come up at least 60% European. Bro.
Thank you. And that's
at
what
least
they've been putting it on TikTok. I want look, if you go to TikTok right now, Mexican people, hey, Elder Qanath had a video. He showed me the video. There was a video of a Hispanic woman did a DNA test, found out her heritage is mostly Asian. And then there's also a part of her heritage that is European. So at the end of the day, this ain't really a discussion, but I gotta say, it seemed like he trying to boost the morale because he know they losing. So he trying to like build them back up again. But it's a lie. You can't stand on no lie, man. You know what I'm saying?
I remember Baqash said, "Oh man, how long is it gonna last? This ain't gonna last. It's gonna fade away." But no, it's built ground. And if you want to talk about who's coming back and serving the Father and in truth, right? In some part of truth, well, most of us Hispanic, what do they worship? Catholic. right?
Idol worshippers.
And idol worshippers, right? And when you look at the Taino Indians, right? I got all the evidence and I can show it to you, right? But I was gonna hold this back. They got different gods and stuff. The people in Mexico got a damn thing called a Day of the Damn Dead.
Every year they celebrate it.
If you want to say who's serving the Father, even though they may be serving wrong or correct, I'm not gonna go into it because I'm saving the channel. But the people, the Ish, they recognize the Hebrew God more than the other people.
Hey, I'm gonna bring out some history. I'm gonna bring out some history later. I'm gonna bring out some history later.
Beat you with my words, and we have beat you with the Bible. It was straight talk. But Sam, don't play no more of this shit. Play the other videos. This right here.
I want to get to the part where he's talking about it spreading like a disease.
Hey,
you get to it.
Hey, Elder Qanath. Another thing that I observe is a brother like him should be married. And you know what? I'm starting to get to a point where if you can't marry our sisters, I can't trust you. Because marriage is commitment to your race. You see what I'm saying? And when you see someone, now I'm not talking about people that have relationship issues, may have broke up, whatever the case may be. When you have no interest in marrying a sister who is melanated like you, I can't trust you. Because marriage it's a commitment to yourself. It's a commitment to your existence. It's a continuation of who you are. And when you don't marry your own self or your own race, you're basically working against yourself. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave it at that. But when I see brothers this old and they don't have no wife, you know, they don't have no black children, beautiful black children, something is up mentally upstairs. Something is not all the way together. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say shout out to Weezy One Love. I gotta agree with her on this. I think he's an agent. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Big brother Yehuda, go ahead and get it before we let the rest of us play. Most blessed.
All right, I'm gonna let a little bit more of it play, then I'm gonna let Yehuda and King Judah. And hold on.
This is not hard to see. All you got to do is put on your spiritual eyeglasses and you see the Spirit working with so-called Hispanics. Not hard to see at all. I want to show you something. Check this out. It says, African Americans and Latinos are more likely to be at risk for depression than whites. Why didn't it say African Americans and Chinese? Why didn't it say African Americans and Elamites, so-called East Indians?
No, my thing on mute when you tell me to pause it, they can't hear you. Because
I'm sorry. It says African Americans and Latinos are more likely to be at risk for depression than whites. Maybe they only polled African Americans, Latinos, and whites. Why would they go poll East Indians or Japanese and Chinese anywhere else in the world? Maybe they only poll them for a study. I mean, the goddamn, I mean, what the hell? I'm telling you, some people just think everybody dumb, or maybe my brother just got a loose screw. I mean, for real? Hey, Shan stepped away, King Judah and Big Judah, holler at me.
Shalom, family.
Shalom, King.
Hey, okay. I'm gonna go with the genealogy, right, of Jacob first, right, and then I'm gonna kind of break down a little bit on the mitochondrial DNA. I'm not gonna go brief into it because I know the bar he's gonna do a set on that. So I'm just to like kind of put this to bed a little bit. All right. Now you got Jacob, right? Okay. Okay, out of Leah, with that lineage, you have Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. Now, I'm going to stop right there. Okay, now, Hey, Sharsam, on that chart, isn't Issachar supposed to be the Mexicans?
Yeah.
Con, yep.
Okay, all right. So riddle me this. How in the world, okay, let's go to the mitochondrial DNA. All right, now we know that E1B1A is considered to be West African, some Central.
That's right.
The American Negro, Jamaicans, you know, pretty much West Indians, and Brazil, right? The Negroes in Brazil that went on the Great Atlantic Slave Trade, right? So, answer me this: how is Issachar the Mexican? They don't look nothing like us. And when I looked up their genealogy, they have between 47 Mexicans have between 47 and 52% European DNA.
Con.
A fact. So, you know, right there, that debunks that. Then you go to Zilpah. Zilpah had Gad and Asher. Bilhah, which was a Rachel's servant, had Dan and Naphtali. Then Rachel had Joseph and Benjamin. These are all of Negro descent. We can go in scriptures that can break this down. And now we have what we call DNA, which is irrefutable. You can talk till you blue in the face. You are not going to make any of us on this panel believe that Mexicans and them white Latinos is our people. No way, shape, or form. Negro descent, yes. Even the Aboriginal, even some Aboriginal Indians in this country are of Negro descent. I'm gonna park my car right there.
Con, King, you in the spirit, brother. I appreciate that.
King,
Hey, Judah.
God bless.
K. Judah, what you got, King? Shalom.
Hey, big salute to my brethren. Big salute to everybody on the panel, giving all praise to the Most High Yah and faith in Yahshua. I just want to say this. The Bible say that by our words, we're going to be justified and condemned. The brother Baqash, that'll make him change from the choice. So what that's telling y'all, he going to keep teaching lies until he can't teach them no more. I don't believe he should be teaching Israel. Because the Bible, see, I believe because the Most High don't handle business on people right away, brother.
King
if
Judah, you
one, their blood is on your hand. Just imagine.
You breaking up,
Y'all
Brock.
can
Go
hear
ahead.
me?
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying that if you deceive one Israelite, just one, their blood is on your hand. If you deceive, just imagine deceiving 100,000 Israelites.
King, all right.
He's a heathen.
I was telling you, King Judah talking. Go ahead. Go ahead, King Judah. Go ahead.
I'm still breaking up.
No,
you
you
can
good.
hear me?
Yeah, you good. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You
okay.
good?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, man, he shouldn't be teaching our people, man. I don't care how long he been in the truth. Causing our people to stumble, but he one of the ones causing them to stumble. How you gonna say you don't care what somebody show you? So you mean to tell me truth doesn't matter to you? Only what you feel and your emotions. So you gonna put your emotions in front of the word, man? You gonna put your emotions in favor of the Lord and accept the commandments and worship the Most High and have faith in Christ, but you gonna sit up here and say nobody can show you nothing, brother, and you still gonna believe a lie? I can't trust a brother like this, man. The people that he want to go to battle with might try to do something to me because they not my people, man. Fight with your own people. Stand with your own.
God.
We want to gather everybody. We want everybody to come in and be Israel. Why they can't just be who they be and serve the Most High their way? Why they got to take I everybody. But nobody give you nothing though. You want everybody to have what belongs to you. But they gonna keep all their stuff, but you gonna give all the stuff that belongs to you to another people. This brother shouldn't be.
I think he went mute, but
nah, Qanath, you can't. They can't hear. I'm on mute. I had to go to his channel to hear what he was saying. He talked about F you, he gonna slap you. Like I said, man, this dude is the biggest bluffer in Israel. Y'all know. Let me just say this real quick, Qanath, for everybody here. Judah Nazareth is mad, family, because of the video we did yesterday with Elder Qanath. So he live right now, trying to clout chase us, talking crap about us. Talking about he going to slap Qanath because Elder Qanath blocked Judah Nazareth last night. So I was on JJ platform. He going to tell me earlier today, yeah, I'm making a video on y'all. I said, all right, I don't care. Make a video. I'm going in on y'all tonight. And he said, it ain't like that, brother. It's just strictly business, all scriptures. Fine. Y'all go over there and listen to this nigga. He talking, making all these threats. No, I'm just saying, like, that's, and the thing is, he mad because he can't refute any of the information we bringing out about him being mongrel. See, Judah Nazareth is mongrel. His father's black, his mother is Puerto Rican. He's a half-breed, so he's not an Israelite. Then he went and bred out more, dealing with a Japanese woman, had kids. They mongrel. So this is why, now, this is why we trying to tell people. It riles up the spirit. The Bible brings this true spirit out of people. When the shit hurt and it cuts you through the spirit and soul, listen, that's why he denied Ezra. He denied all Ezra writings. Anything dealing with casting the women away with the children, he denied all that. Ezra ain't a scribe. They come up with all different types of goddamn reasons why we can't follow Ezra, the scribe writings. And Nehemiah. So
King, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
But it's so powerful what you're saying, because Ezra is restoring the Levitical priesthood back to its original glory. So why wouldn't you want to listen to Ezra? And then here's another point. You know, the reality, a lot of brothers will say, oh, our forefathers went off. Now, Shashem, you gave the correction on that and the best edification on that by saying, no, we were starting as a nation. That's what you call the pre-Exodus phase. Exactly. Post-Exodus, now we have rules in place. So these brothers will try to teach on someone else's wrongdoing. The Bible says obedience is better than sacrifice. So why would you, again, you don't want to listen to Ezra. Ezra and Nehemiah are the ones who restored the priesthood. That is a very huge history. And if you understand the sins of our forefather, it was dealing with heathen women. That was one of the worst ones outside of idolatry.
And man, so you should have brought it out so many times.
Yep. So I'm sick of brothers. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I'm sick of, he's not a brother. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm sick of black men like that who hate their own race, hate their own women, hate their own people. I don't want to see you, man. I don't even want to know you. I just forgot about you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like those kind of people because we're the only nation that does this to ourselves. We're the only nation getting consistently damaged everywhere in the world. There's a song by Digital Underground, all around the world, same song. When you go to Africa, you see the ghettos. When you go to the Caribbean, you see the ghettos. When you're in America, you see the ghettos, and it's mainly our people there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead, land the plane, give it back to you, Shashem. Go ahead, King.
Yeah, and the problem is, right, because these guys, they want to talk about this, talk about that. And man, King Judah already brought this stuff out. I'm about to pull my screen up real quick right here. King Judah, is your can you read this? Is your mic good enough, or I'll let the bar do it? Man, King Judah went over the stuff already. Now, see, this is talking about the mixed multitude, right? Mingled people, right? You see the Hebrew word right here? That where it says mingled people. Okay.
Man, I can't even hear nothing y'all saying, boy. My internet.
Oh, see, King Judah, internet still bother him. That's why we couldn't do our show, family. His internet is messed up.
I can read if you want.
Yeah, you can read it, Debar. Qanath, I'm gonna put you on mute, all right? Because y'all having a conversation. I want them to hear.
I'll mute myself. Don't worry about it. I'll mute myself. Go ahead. Keep me on. I'll mute myself.
All right.
Yeah, just tell me what you want me to read.
Go ahead, Debar. Just I'm gonna read this part right here. It says mingle people, family. Okay. This is the mingled people mixed multitude. The word for mixed multitude is Ereb. Same thing for mixed people or a intermixed people. Okay, but you can read this highlighted part here for me. Debar.
All right.
Well, start at mingled people.
Okay, mingled people is a term of contempt for the hybrid blood of certain of Israel's enemies.
See, so certain Israel's enemies got hybrid blood, but so these people that sojourned with them had hybrid blood, which was non-Israelites. Go ahead, because they was mingled people that came out of Israel. I mean, out of Egypt with them. Go ahead.
That's heavy right there.
Sam.
Yeah.
Hold on, Sam.
Go ahead.
Man, that's beautiful what you just said. It says it's a term of contempt for the hybrid blood of certain of Israel enemies. Hybrid blood. So wait a minute. Judah Nazareth acting like an enemy.
He's got hybrid blood. He's mixed, and that's what I'm saying. And this is what they hate, because this is in a Hebrew. This is in a Hebrew encyclopedia, and that's what I'm saying. Like, cause see, we have the books, Elder Qanath. They ain't got books. They act like they got books that we got that they don't have. So I'm saying, family, this is a Hebrew encyclopedia. Y'all see it right there, mingled people, mingled, right? Mixed. Right there. It's a Hebrew encyclopedia, Hebrew English encyclopedia. So this ain't no shit, and you can tell it's a book. Hey, this ain't no scan shit. You see it right there, the International Standard Encyclopedia of Biblical something. That's what it is. That's why you find it at. There's an actual book. Okay, this ain't nothing that Sharshan made up, and it's the problem. When I bring out my slides, my information out of all these Hebrew different dictionaries, encyclopedias, and stuff like that, and see, they only using E-sword and blue letter. That's where they had this advantage, because E-sword, they got stuff in the E-sword that's not in there, and the blue letter too. So I'm trying to tell everybody, you can't use everything in the E-sword, because that's not always right. Some stuff they added in there that's not even in the books.
And Shan, let me say this real quick. JQ and everybody, do me a favor, and it's for you guys. Don't listen to that guy, because so you will get you upset. And don't put what he's saying about us over there. He been saying, why would another man talk about black people being knuckle draggers? That's because we got to let's talk like somebody's a gorilla or ape, right? And he laid down with a goddamn
a flat butt, a pancake butt. He laid down to He laid down with a pancake butt. Point blank, period.
Yeah.
No ass at all. That's what he laid down with.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say it, because one day he was on YouTube crying because his children don't speak English, and some of them don't speak English.
Yeah, talking about he coming back to America.
They say him not saying what they be saying back and forth.
Right. Speak English to him. But I'm like, well, nigga, you know Hebrew so much, like you said. Why ain't teach him Hebrew? You know what I mean? But this is the shit that I be talking about.
People don't watch it, and we don't care what he say with it, because he's madness. He's an enemy. That's what the scripture says. We didn't make that up, and we didn't write it. Mingled people is a term of contempt for the hybrid blood of certain of Israel enemies.
And then he trying to say, Elder Qanath, we a cult. How are we a cult, brother? We ain't no goddamn cult.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Cult only means religion.
All right, or worship, to worship, or a group of people that come together to worship. See, the thing is, man, the guy, he's jealous. He's upset. You feel me?
He's in Japan, stuck with a bunch of people who don't look like him, even in his own house.
He mad.
Everybody else.
He mad because we rocking, Qanath.
Because I don't want to deal with him.
Right, and he mad because we rocking out hard, and we not even using our main channel to do it.
Hey, a cult got to have a leader, a single leader, and FOPE doesn't have a leader. It has some teachers, but they ain't leaders. They ain't controlling nobody.
Say it again. Hold on, down here. All right, I'm gonna get to him. Yeah, so this is the issue, family. what y'all see on the screen. All this stuff dealing with the mongrel people. This is what he heard about.
Let me read that last one because it's powerful. Yeah, there you go. Yes, sir. Yeah, there we go. Let me go. This is so powerful. So I'm gonna read it from the top again because I don't want the audience to lose the point. Mingled people is a term of contempt. That word means hatred.
Now understand, mingled people is people that's mixed. Okay, meaning half and half breeds, half with their genetics. Understand that. Go ahead, Ak.
Is a term of contempt for the hybrid blood of certain of Israel's enemies. Now, here's the powerful point.
People got hybrid blood. Certain these people, they have hybrid. Well, we know that because some of these people got hybrid blood in their DNA. Not all of them, certain ones. I don't know exactly all of them. I know Sister Tracy and a few other people know about it, the DNA stuff better than I do. But go ahead.
Come on. Something of this same contempt may be contained in Exodus 12 and 38. That's going into the Passover. The heathens got to get away from us, where a multitude of non-Israelitish camp followers are mentioned as accompanying the children of Israel in the Exodus.
That would be Judah Nazareth's wife and his children.
Mm-hmm.
They would be non-Israelitish, especially if she's that descent, because she's not even a Negro. She's not even Egyptian or Ethiopian. So they would be non-Israelitish. Go ahead, Ak. So these are so basically, family, these are what you call sojourners.
And in Numbers 11 and 4, it is this motley body that seduced Israel to sin.
Yes, because you're mixing and you're diluting the holy seed. You're diluting your bloodline. We can't have hybrid blood in our bloodline. We were supposed to stay pure as possible. Even the Levites, they can't even mix tribes to be a Levite priest. So you can't call yourself a Levite if you got hybrid blood. So there's no way in the hell Gorilla Hebrew could be an Israelite because he got hybrid blood in his genome.
This is one of the most powerful things folk ever did right here. That when it says Exodus 12, a multitude of non-Israelites. We always talk about ISH pertaining to just not quite an Israelite.
Right. Meaning they acting like it, they sojourning, they following, but they not. Followers. Exactly. That's what you got in the nation today. Exactly. Thank you. That's what I've been saying. Who are the sojourners amongst the camps? Nobody want to talk about that. Because to them, everybody in the camp is Israelite. No, they're not. It's impossible. What you see in Israel with the camps is a mixed multitude of sojourners who's willing to serve the Father. And I'm not saying y'all can't. What I'm saying is stop claiming you're the natural branch. That's an assault.
That's right.
To the natural branches. That's an assault to our brothers who actually got the gate. No Israelite has the right to give anybody gate away. I can't give nobody away. I'm hoping I'm walking through my own. So that's why I preach the way I preach. Is not that you hate Hispanics or Mexicans. It's they can sojourn. Have no problem with it. You want to serve the Father? Hey, you gracefully can. But you cannot claim a gate that's not yours. That's all.
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Man, I thought when you pay your internet bill, I thought it supposed to work right. Jeez.
It do supposed to work right now.
Not working right. Everything messing up around here. Man.
Hey, we in the B system. You know how it works, baby.
Yeah.
Tell them they owe you a free month.
Man, Jesus.
Yeah, but I was telling them how your internet was down while we couldn't do our class. Hopefully, it'd be good for Friday.
Yeah, man. They had an outage over here. I mean, right when we was about to do it, just boom. I was like, come on, man. It's always something, bro. That's all I can say. It's always something.
He couldn't even stop the show, y'all. He couldn't even change the time on it. That's how bad it was. But yeah, family. So, and then I'm gonna go back to some of these older slides that I haven't used in a while on here. With the see, a bastard. This is Manza. I tell you, it's mongrel. A Manza is still mongrel. Same thing. See what I'm saying? Manza, mongrel, a bastard. Deuteronomy 23 and 3. An alien, family. So, an alien shall dwell in Ashdod. Who's the alien dwelling in Ashdod today? Which is in Israel.
Do y'all know?
Hey, real quick, a son just called me, say, man, that dude Qanath going crazy on you, all the FOP and me. I say that's because right now FOP is popping and CUC and they're telling all of us we popping, bringing out the truth. He said, man, can y'all please come on in, man, and drop all the info, drop the info, man, so everybody can see what y'all talking about. And I told we will do that. So the college community can see, and so they can all see that these goddamn mansers. And understand this, it's not just in Israel. Even the conscious community need to understand this, because even though they don't realize they Israelites, but they shouldn't be mixing either.
God.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Teach, elder.
Go ahead, Shem. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, DeBar, read that.
Yes, sir. This is the definition of bastard, parentheses, mongrel people. And
now that says manzer in Hebrew, as y'all can see right here. That's manzir. That's what it says right there. The Hebrew word bastard, which is mongrel people. Go ahead.
All right. Mongrel people in Zechariah chapter 9, verse 6. From Aram, loan word, befoul, corrupt. King James Version, Hebrews 12, verse 8. RSV, illegitimate child.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Bastards were not permitted to enter the Lord's assembly.
These are mongrels, family, meaning people with hybrid blood, mixed people. They're not allowed to enter. That's why Nehemiah told them cast the woman out. Even in the New Testament, cast the woman out with the bondwoman and her son.
In Genesis.
No, not in Genesis, in the New Testament.
Oh yeah, Khan. Yep, in the New Testament as well.
You know what they tell you that in the New Testament too. So you feel me? It's always two witnesses. Yeah, I forgot about that. Right, my schlocky on that. Go ahead.
No, you good, King. You good. Ammon and Moab were hated as bastard peoples because of their incestuous origin.
Right. Now, that's because their bloodline got tainted because of the daughter slut with Lot. That's why they was hated, because of their ancestral origin. Okay, they were still a Negro people, Negro little boys that came out of it, but still they was children of incest. Go ahead. Go ahead.
According to the Talmud, bastards, illegitimate children in Hebrews 12 and 8 are those who do not have the discipline of the Lord.
Right. Now, that's a whole nother teaching. We ain't going to talk about the Talmud because everybody not dealing with that over here. But I just wanted to show that family as far as what we teaching out of the Torah. These people are illegitimate children. So you can't, you're not an Israelite. You see what I'm saying? When you're a bastard or you're a mangzir, when you a half breed. I'm sorry. And it's just the truth. And that's why the guy going crazy. He know he not Israel. It ain't personal. And he told me, oh, it ain't personal. And I told him, this shit ain't personal. But you can't refute it. So y'all want to forever run from Ezra. You want to forever run from Nehemiah. You think, nigga, because you saying you don't agree with their writings that I'm not supposed to? Nigga, that's your problem. I ain't got that problem. My kids are niggas, and I'm proud of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I ain't got that motherfucking problem. Sham ain't got that problem. I didn't stand my rods in no heathen and brought forth children. And now I'm stressed and worried. A lot of these dudes that left Israel, a whole bunch of them did some intermixing. And you'll find out, and then you'll find out, oh, he got a baby by a heathen. He got a baby by a heathen. They all trying to say they're children. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
Hardest weeping and crying I ever seen in my life. And I ain't gonna lie, fam. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I watched a video. My daughter's 7 years old. I got my phone and went to my gallery. It was a video that the gallery put together of my daughter from when she was little to like different age points. At the video, I cried tears like out of me because it touched me so hard, right? And the Most High, he gave me a moment of clarity. And he said, Sham, this is why it's so hard for them to let go. I was breaking down looking at my oldest daughter, my baby. I love her so much. And I said, God damn, man, this is the feeling that somebody get when they love somebody that much, especially a child.
God. And
they have to let them go away, man. That shit was crushing me. I felt like a damn somebody that had a mixed child. And I said, damn, man. Now I see why they fight so hard. I see why. That shit hurt.
Right.
That shit hurt, brother.
It's still a child. At the end of the day, it's still a child.
That shit hurts.
We'll go with
I just want to say the same way that, Baqash was saying this is spiritual. It's the same way it's also spiritual that the Most High is using a plethora of brethren to bring the truth out that the lot that's been going on for so long is being crushed. And a lot of these people are finding out that they not really Israel. They never was Israel. So of course they're gonna be in their feelings. If you've been in this truth, 17 years, you find out, man, I'm not really an Israelite. What you think that's gonna do to a man's spirit? And I don't blame them. I blame the teachers who had the law going on for so long. Let's be real. It's not the Mexicans' fault. If you keep telling somebody something over and over, they're gonna believe it, fam.
Right.
So Mexicans believed that they was Israelite, Native Americans, Latinos, and all that. They been told the lie. If somebody tell me I'm Israel and I'm from another nationality, I'm gonna cleave to it too. But once the truth start coming out, it's gonna cause people to get in their feelings, and that's what we see. A lot of people in their feelings because they realize, oh man, we really not Israel. They told us it's the seed of the Father, but that's even a lie. It's all lies, family. You not no Israelites. You not born Israel. You can sojourn, but you will never be an Israelite. You cannot be above the natural branch. You can cleave to the natural branch, but all y'all do is boast against the natural branch. And Baqash, you should not be teaching, brother, because you said there's nothing that nobody can tell you to change you from that chart, meaning that you're going to keep teaching lies. And guess what? You're going to be judged for every lie and deception. That blood is on your hand causing Israel to stumble. Just like that.
I say like this. Imagine you growing up in a family and on your 18th birthday, you find out you was adopted.
He calling us Jesuits.
That's what they're going through. That's what they're going through.
He said we Jesuits over here, man. This guy crazy.
That's an ad hominem, man. You need to stop with that foolishness.
Like I said, man, cocaine is a hell of a drug, man. That sake and shit he over there sipping on a hell of a drug.
But yeah, man, they are butt hurt because they were told that they were part of the family, that they had an inheritance, and they was just like all the other kids. And then they found out that they was adopted.
Oh yeah, Debar, get that when you ready. And King Judah, can you grab Wisdom?
I got it right now. I
want you to bring that out too.
I got Ecclesiastes 26 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, bring it out, King.
And then get Wisdom of Solomon 4 for me. Go ahead.
Go ahead, King Judah.
This is Sirach, chapter 26, 19 and 21, and it reads, "My son, keep the flower of thy age sound, and give not thy strength to strangers. When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession through all thy fields, sow it with thy own seed, trusting in the goodness of thy stock." Y'all think he talking about real seeds, huh? He talking about sow your seed within your own people, man. That your stock may be good. Like if you breed 2 natural pit bulls, you're gonna get a natural pit bull.
What off you said?
Verse 21. "So thy race which thou leavest should be magnified, having the confidence of their good descent," family. Pedigree.
Yes, sir.
And go ahead.
That's right. Bring it out.
No. That's it. What's the other one?
Wisdom of Solomon. Chapter 4 and start at verse 4. Because see, the thing is, right, Judah Nazareth know that he got a corrupt pedigree. So that's why he teach the mixed multitude. But everything I bring out in the Hebrew, he know he can't debunk. He keeps saying he's a Torah master. I proved I got more Torahs than him. He know that. That's why he hate. So then 1 minute when he ain't sipping on that Suki and Saki shit, he'll talk to Elder Qanath. Yeah, you know, Elder, I love you. You know, I be mess tripping sometimes. Then he'll go right back to talking crazy again. That's why I don't deal with the dude. Like he was inboxing me some shit. I didn't even look at it. He said, "Oh, I didn't know you called me." I said, "You knew I called you when we was having an issue. You never picked up the phone. You just ignored it." Then he want to text me sometime, inbox me on Facebook. I didn't even look at it. I said, Judah Nazareth, you know what, man? That's why I can't, man, with this shit. I can't.
Yeah.
Then, like, I've been trying to figure out why y'all niggas want to. 1 minute you have a disagreement, you try to be cordial. People say, yo, we ain't gonna do this. Y'all want to debate? We can have some debates. It ain't got to be personal or nothing like that. And then he start flipping doing weirdo shit to try to avoid debates and try to act like somebody running. It's like he got too many antics. So for me, I don't deal with that kind of shit. Even we did it or not. You know what I mean? He was nobody I felt like I needed to get personal with. Like Cockroach is different. You know what I mean? I try to have decorum with him. But because he just Cockroach is disrespectful. He needs to be disrespected. But Judah Nazareth, he just starting to go, he's bugging out his mind, man.
God. Hey, start at verse 3 on that Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, K. Judah, when you get it.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, and verse 3. And it reads, but the multiplying brood of the ungodly shall not strive, nor take deep root from bastard slips, nor lay any fast foundation. For through they flourish in branches for a time, yet standing not fast. They should be shaken with the wind, and through the force of winds, they should be rooted out.
Right. Meaning those incorruptible branches, non-natural branches, yeah, they're going to flourish. They're going to get that little light. Go ahead. Read on.
Verse 5. The imperfect branches should be broken off, their fruit unprofitable.
See that?
Not right to eat.
Their offspring is unprofitable. Their children. Okay? Even the ones who follow them and they teaching, they pretty much their offspring. They not right either because they caught up into the dogma. Believing that. And this is why you have heathens leading natural branches. Read on.
The imperfect branches should be broken off, their fruit unprofitable, not right to eat, yea, meant for nothing.
Exactly. And now you gonna tell me the Most High ain't cold?
Yes, bro. He cold. He cold. Verse 6. For children begotten of unlawful beds are witnesses of wickedness against their parents in their trial.
But they said the bed is undefiled, the ball. The bed is undefiled. The Lord said the bed is unlawful.
Not when you laying down with the heathens.
Exactly. So Judah Nazareth already know, my man, you got 2 strikes, 3 strikes already against you already. You're a half-breed mongrel. Then you're claiming you're a Torah master. You can keep the Torah. So, okay, you're right. You can. You got the right to. I can't deny you of keep it following the Most High.
Right.
But then you go and mix your seed and even destroy your seed even more. And for you to claim to be keeping the Torah, and you talking about you have a Sinite wife or whatever like that, and I don't know, he was telling some brothers his wife was going to be whipping somebody or be over some sisters in the kingdom. Like, this nigga's a nigga nut for real.
That's that behavior from the heathen side, man.
God.
I'm just being real. That boy, that's that heathen side, man. Got that boy twisted in the mind. So,
and at the end of the day, I'm not even mad that guy going crazy, man. To me, it's always going to be that, because listen, when he doing that, that's how you know we doing something right. That's how you know we doing something right. And I already jealous. But jealous too. Look, he keep pointing in the camera like this. This is what he doing on the microphone, like, pointing in the camera. That's how you know this nigga high. He might have smoked some cocaine or something, but he can't deal with the scriptures. Like, we done beat this nigga up. We done beat his clique up so many times. We done beat what's his homeboy name? Mortal Kombat or whatever, the Mexican dude, beat him up. These niggas are not Israel, family. And this is what I've been trying to tell you some years ago when I said we at a war with half-breeds. People didn't believe me. I hope y'all believe Sham now. I told y'all. That's what it is. It's the natural branches. It's just the half-breeds.
Right.
They think that they supposed to be ruling Israel. No, my man. You got to sit your ass down, get in the corner, cry, because you are not the ones. Know your place. Because I'm not letting nobody take my spot for nothing. Sham gonna fight for his. And I ain't holding nobody's hands, no grown-ass man hand. It ain't my fault. Listen, I am to blame for some shit. I'm not perfect. Yeah, I was teaching some lies for about 8 years on the streets. I was, family.
God, same here.
I repented from that shit. But guess what? I'm doing the best to clean that wrong stuff that I did up as an honorable man and say, you know what? I made a mistake. I shouldn't have told you was an Israelite. Shouldn't have told you was an Israelite. Because truthfully, it wasn't true. I was regurgitating teachings that I was taught. So I have to take that blame. But that's what I said. It's like the more knowledge the Most High give us, the more increase he give us, the more hatred come our way. My thing is, if we got all this knowledge, the Most High gave it to us, and we were still dealing with brothers, and brothers said, yeah, man, a lot of that stuff true, but we just not going to teach that. How would you feel as a person? And what decision would you have to make knowing that you put the Most High first and the king is your ruler and your savior, or you deal with your brethren and all of y'all that's going to come together in like a collusion thing and say, hey, we just going to teach this way. So do you really love the Father if you do that? Do you really love the Son? Do you really believe? What kind of man are you? Do you have integrity? Well, I have integrity. And I'm a real man. And I'm not that kind of guy. I don't want to play with souls. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to lose my own. So to me, it's not worth it. So that's how Sham get down. I can't speak for other brothers. I'm only speaking for myself. But I'm not going to do it, family. The knowledge is in my hands. And the shit that I was given, I would face great judgment for lying.
Hey, Sham.
I don't want to end up like Tazadakia, the so-called comforter.
Con.
I want to read this Ezekiel. I want to go to Ezekiel 18 because I want to read this for my brother Sham. Because even though you used to teach the chart, the Bible said this, my brother. So, you know, you teaching right now. So this is Ezekiel 18, and I'm going to start at verse 21. But we ain't going to use this for you in the sense of somebody who was wicked. We just going to use this in the sense of somebody who was taught something, but you turned from it. So the Bible say, but if the wicked turn from all his sins that he have committed and keep all my statutes and do that which is lawful and right, he should surely live. He should not die. So that means that, brother, you turned from all those lies you was taught. And now you are doing that which is lawful and right in your Father's eyes, meaning teaching unadulterated truth. You don't got to beat yourself up no more from what used to be. Now, Baqash, on the other hand, he said that he don't care what you say to him. He not turning from no lie. That's what he say. The chart is a lie. He say he don't care what nobody say. He gonna believe it.
Mm-hmm.
So he not gonna turn from the chart. He not gonna turn from the lies that's been taught. He gonna stay with the lie. How can this man be a true servant of Yah when the Lord don't deal with no lies in his word? A lie with the truth is still a lie.
Right.
You either make the cup full or make it empty. You cannot have no in between. You either telling the truth or you lying, man. And he say he ain't turning from it. So, hey.
It's not correct. He's actually said that. So I'm like, well, why do you still have it out there? You know, they actually said that. And it's like, this is very asinine. You know, and yesterday just made me see things a lot different, man. I mean, with my brother, with Baqash. You know, I mean, you actually said, Baqash, that you don't care what breakdown, whatever it is, you're just not going for it. But then you can't break down the scriptures yourself and prove the Israelites. All you do is lean on your own understanding, talking about who goes to jail with people, who can
right.
Where's that in the scripture? Totally.
Hey, Elder Qanath, and why is he using jail like that's a qualifier? Like, when did jail? Like, that seemed off already. Like, that's how you know the brother going reprobate. He trying to use jail. Jail is pretty segregated anyhow because the Latinos are with the Latinos, the Mexicans with the Mexicans.
Made that statement. And
yeah,
I told him if a race riot break out in there, bro, those Hispanics, I don't think Elder Baqash ever been locked up. He ain't been in the hole. I mean, he ain't been in the pen with nobody. He don't know, man.
Couldn't have.
Yeah, bro.
Talking like that.
No fucking way you in there.
Yeah.
You gotta go to your own section. Ain't no, we Israelite. I don't give a damn if y'all got fringes on.
Yep.
Thank you.
Cut that shit out,
Show me
bro.
your enslavement. Show me your enslavement.
And
Show
then
me your enslavement. That's what I'm saying. Show me your enslavement. Because see, what I see from the historical record, ever since this book, The Other America, that was written in 1959, put my coattails to it about how immigration was used as a weapon.
Hold on.
I've seen the Latinos go higher and higher, and we've come lower and lower.
Elder Don P, hold on for a second.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Elder
Yes, sir.
Yehuda, hit the link and come on the chat. Let me talk to you, brother. I'm gonna talk to you man to man, brother to brother. I'm for real. You be leaving some crazy comments on the comment board. I don't know what it is. I ain't got no hate for you. I got nothing but love for you. I'm just trying to piece this shit out and get it over with and see whatever the problem is. I don't understand it. Man, Elder Qanath, we ain't got no hate for you, Yehuda. We love you to death.
That's right.
1 minute, brother, you be one way, then the next minute you be another way. What is the problem? You feel me? You can't have everything your way. And there ain't no hate, brother. We love you over here. I love you. The bar love you. Everybody love you. But if you're going to be with us, be with us.
100.
Don't be with us and then acting like you're against us. I can't do that shit, man. I'm not with that fake shit. I love you. But you love me, man. Love me for real. We're not going to agree on everything.
That's
I
right.
don't agree. Everybody on this panel, I don't agree with everything with them. But I can still be cordial and talk with brothers on our platform. We love you on our platform. But we want you to be cordial with your brothers and your sisters, Naphtali, Oracle, whoever. Everybody not going to agree 100% on doctrine. So nobody ever blocking you off the chat, saying you can't be over here, brother. But we just want you to be respectful and deal with your brothers like brothers, man. We not against you. I'm not against you. Elder Qanath is not against you. But we don't want you to be against us. And I just want to tell you that from the heart, brother. Like, I love you to death, man. But you my elder and you older than me. I mean, come on. I feel like you should be treating us better than that. Like, we never been on no fake shit with you. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like, you know what I mean? And I always show love and support. I would show love and support to your channel still. I'm saying that truly, sincerely. And everybody who be saying this crazy shit all the time, man, don't show no hate to Elder Yehuda.
That's right.
I don't know what the fuck he going through. I'm gonna keep it 100 as a man. Show him some love, and maybe he can, whatever he dealing with, he can get through that shit, and come back and be like, you know what, y'all, I really am dealing with some shit, and I needed to get myself together. But I ain't got nothing but love for you, bro. I want you to know that. I don't hate you. Elder Qanath don't hate you, brother. We got nothing but love for you.
Hey, I just want to back you up. Oh, hold on.
I don't have no hate towards you either. Even when people was telling us, God damn, man, Yehuda always taking up the chat. Somebody gonna be he coming back and he let him get a word in it. Then he done it. Then he come back. People get on me about that, but I still let you come up. And then you put in the chat, we still one West, still think like one West. No, we don't. Just because we say Northern Kingdom, we know the people out Northern Kingdom. We only addressing that. Say, Baqash say the Northern Kingdom. We know they ain't no damn Northern Kingdom. And to say that we still got some one West, that's how, brother. We don't believe in the damn thing. We don't believe in a chart. We don't believe in no Spanish Northern Kingdom. None of this stuff. I'm just trying to figure out where this going on. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It seemed like it's something underlying it. I don't know, but we don't have it against you. I'm just gonna go like that, because some people probably say they feel like we should get an apology. I know you've been sending people text messages and shit. But I still don't have no hatred towards you. I haven't done anything towards you, brother.
God.
Yeah, all we doing over this motherfucker is teaching. That's it. We don't even talk bad about you, brother. Got your information up for the people still see, man. It's no disrespect, Elder Yehuda. Brothers love you, man. We just hope you can get yourself together. You want to come back and be around your brother, because obviously you must still want to be around us. You over here. Ain't nobody block you and say you couldn't come around us.
We blocked that dude Judah Nazareth.
You know what I mean? But you got to understand.
So I mean, and here's the thing. One more thing, Shane. If you have a disagreement with us, what happened to we go in the back and talk about it? You and I for 4 or 5 hours on different things, different topics, where we saw things different. We had come to a mutual agreement, or we didn't. You know. So I am always together. I'm good. Okay, well, you're good, then fine, you're good. But my thing is this. It's 1 million YouTube channels. 1 million or more. And it's 1 billion you could disagree with. And it's 1 trillion that you could agree with. But you find in this one right here, brother. You find in this one right here. Right now, Judah Nazareth's going crazy. Right? Sarnetta has a show. Right? Everybody has a show, but you find in this one. Now, you find this one on 2 ways. You find this one, love or hate. And I'm assuming that is love. So I said, oh, come on here. You ain't got to stay in the chat corner and chop up with your brothers. We ain't got to talk about it. Let's move on. I text you in your chat. I got mad and I said, man, what the hell going on? Because we supposed to be Christ-like. 70 times 70.
That's right.
And love and compassion and meekness towards each other as brethren. A brotherly hug. That's what we're supposed to have toward one another. So if you're not going to come on here, brother, and just chop it up, we ain't got to talk about issues, anything.
That's right.
About what they talk about in the scriptures, about half-breeds, we can chop it over there. We ain't got to talk about the past or anything. But
that's right.
You're going to still keep hearing the derogatory statements, then I'd rather you not, you know, I don't want to block nobody, man. I got love for you. I'd rather keep it at that. But if we have it like that, I'd just rather move on.
Hey, I just want to say one thing to back up Sharshem and Elder, you spoke well in the spirit. I appreciate you, Sharshem, as well. But Elder Hulit, one of the things I want to say too is not only the 70 times 7, but the information you be bringing out is powerful. And one thing you got to understand is the disciples who walked with Yahawashi or Christ, they didn't always agree. You know, Peter was one of the very few that knew that Christ was the Messiah. The rest of the disciples didn't even know he was the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? There was only a few that knew he was the Christ and the Savior of Israel. So I'm just only throwing that out there to tell you. And when we look at what is it? Paul and who is it? Bartholomew? No, not Barnabas. Excuse me. I'm sorry, shooting the blank. But yeah, you know, Paul and them, you know, they had their little things, and everybody got past it. So I would say reconsider your statements. I know right now you typing some things in the chat. Reconsider that, brother, because you do have a role here, and you bring out a lot of powerful information. And at the end of the day, I don't think there was anything that happened amongst us brethren to warrant you just departing the way you did. So, you know, come be with family, man, and let's put this work in, because you see it. You see how powerful. Look at what's happening. So the conscious community is now about to be conscious, and it's because of FOPE. It's because of the spirit that's on Sharshem and Qanath. They really, you know, the spirit is working with them, and then also the work you put in, Elder. You put in so much work that now all of this is coming to light. So anyhow, I ain't gonna go too hard on it, but the bottom line is, Elder, you know, we love you, and at the end of the day, you know, I'm not gonna believe what you said as far as you being done. I think there's plenty more left. All right, that's all.
Yeah, man, and that's crazy. So you see Elder Baqash is over there now on Judah Nazareth's channel. Of course he was gonna go over there. Of course he was gonna go over there. We talked about last night. But see, that's what I'm saying was so funny about it, right? And it's like they all trying to band together to come against us, man. It's still not gonna work. He just got the light shining. You gotta understand, brother, light shining. That's why the light is shining, bro.
We all gonna go inside that show.
They kicking against rocks.
Listen, the plan was this from the beginning. I told Sharshem, I said I'm gonna go inside of the show, right? And we're gonna chase down the goddamn dogs just running behind the fence, right? And that's what happened. Even though a lot of us may disagree about going over there, but they go there to hide. They go there to hide, and everybody gonna listen. And we go over there, and King Judah and Sharshem, you bring out what y'all gonna bring out. The bar bring out what he gonna bring out about the DNA, and I hope the other brother come on with us too. and Naphtali always go over there and do it on our channel, that channel, then guess what? Everybody gonna know now. Everybody gonna know, because they're gonna get like 15 to 20,000 people watching. King, what's the dude? Judah Nazareth, him and his wife, right? Mixing is gonna be a rap, right? All of us gonna be a rap, and that's good. See, a coward, and I'm gonna call you a coward, Baqash. You listen, I'm gonna call you a coward, right? And I gotta now rethink our brotherhood, because a dude over there saying some very, very, very derogatory things about me and Shawshank, and you go run over there. A guy that you never met before in your life, but you met me. You met me more than once. You know what I mean? And we talk all the time. We spoke today. But you go over there with a guy that you know shouldn't be with a goddamn Asian who you call a Moabite. But
exactly.
You go over there to support. So it's not about the scriptures.
Wow.
Yeah, his spirit pulled him over to our enemies. You see what I'm saying? So what that make him?
I'm gonna pull that shit up. Hold on.
That's why I was trying to tell y'all, man, he can't be trusted, bro. That's why I was telling y'all, this brother.
Yeah, you're right.
Look, hold on.
Shawsham, let me say something really quick, beloved.
Go ahead, King.
Go ahead.
I had asked. Shalom, King Judah. What's going on? I see DeBar, Uncle Don. Yeah. I'm Yosharella. But you know, the question that I had asked Baqash is something that I actually asked in the back chat, right? And shout out to Rashard the Gebrew. He is the one who asked me to ask Baqash that on the panel. But I actually had asked that question in the back chat at first. And it was one of those type of questions where some form of how Baqash really felt was going to be revealed in that, right? So it's a reason why I asked him, would he give his daughter to a Mexican man to be that man's wife, right? It was a reason why the Lord put the spirit on me to not only ask it in the back chat, but then he put the spirit on Rashard to say, man, ask Baqash on the panel if he would. And it revealed a lot, what he said and how he responded. It was just mind-blowing for him to associate Pookie and Ray Ray with the so-called black man and competence and hard work and to teach, and he just associated positiveness with the Mexican man, but negativeness with the so-called black man. It's almost when you try to explain to some Mexicans that Jesus is black, how they go, get away, no moreno, like that, no black, papi, no black. It's almost like he had that type of spirit on him, you know. And it was just eye-opening to hear how he answered, man. It blew me away. You know, it really did. And I'm sure the brothers and sisters watching, you know, they had to probably sit back and think, I can't believe he just said that, you know?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, man. These guys, like I said, brother, like Elder Baqash got beat up over there. I mean, over here, brother. So he had to run over there. That's cool. I'm not crying about it.
Now let me hold on. Hey Sam, I ain't want to get him no clout, but since you already put up there, let's go ahead and give him the clout. Let's hear what this damn knucklehead is saying.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Okay.
We always add into it just so that we can include everybody else in our shit. That's why I can never be a Hebrew Israelite.
No, but Simon, you can never be a Hebrew Israelite.
I'm pro-black, brother.
Simon, you can never be a Hebrew Israelite because you're stuck in one gear. You said that you claim to be a Dominican, right? And there's thousands and thousands of so-called Negroes who were brought to the island of the Dominican Republic or Hispaniola or whatever you want to call it over 400 years ago. Do all Dominicans who are so-called black look like you, or are there some of them with straighter hair and a lighter shade than you? So if the Most High said what you said, which I'm not turning away from, what about now? You are who your father is. And you have Spaniards, which are not our people in the Dominican Republic, but then you had so-called Negroes who lay down with Indians, which I believe are Israelites, whether you believe that or not. And they look a lighter shade than you. They have less thicker hair than you, but these are Dominicans. How do you explain that? If the Most High did what you said, he said that we would look like the Egyptians and the Ethiopians. There's a scripture that mentions us looking
Hey, yo, Judah, get rid of the other one, Judah, because I clicked out by mistake.
He said he was going to do those things. What about now, within the last 1,000 years on this planet with us as Israelites, the 500 years as us on this planet as Israelites? Furthermore, the Most High solidifies it. You are who your father is. See, you doing what they doing. You going by skin color. You understand? And we get accused, Israelites, we get accused of just being narrow-minded and just focusing on skin color. I'm saying you are who your father is.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Brother, I'm not going by what they say. I'm going by what the Torah say, bro. You keep saying they. What you doing is adding your own interpretation. You adding other stuff to it. You adding your own writings. Because the writing of the Torah tells me that the Israelites will look like the Israelites will be looking like the Egyptians. That's why they was able to go amongst them and hide out. Because they look like them. They were black. They were Africans. They had dreads. They had big noses. They had big lips. They wasn't looking like Mexicans, bro. You can say all that you want to include every goddamn body and not believe that you believe in the 12 tribe chart. Do you believe in the 12 tribe chart, bro? That's why you say that. That's why you say that.
I believe the people on the 12 tribe chart are Israelites, not just based on skin color. You say you don't believe in skin color,
scripture.
And it's not about skin color, it's about the Most High's word. But I'm asking you, listen, this is what I'm saying. What you just said about us looking like the Egyptians, how does that pertain to now? You have Israelites who we define as Israelites right next door to you who look nothing like the ancient Egyptians. They're not dark as the ancient Egyptians. Why are they not dark like the ancient Egyptians? Why are they not, the lips not as big as the ancient Egyptians? Are these not our brothers anymore now? Because they don't look like what you quoted out of scripture? Is that what you're telling me?
Now, y'all.
But I didn't tell you that.
Every nationality is going to have a multitude of different colors within that nationality, though.
It's not what I told you. It's what the book say, man. You keep saying what I'm telling you.
The book says
what you're doing is going by your own understanding.
No, I'm not. The book said
I'm going by what the book say.
The book says that we would be scattered into the four corners of the earth. We know that one of the four corners of the earth, or one of the outer parts of our homeland, is America. You're going to tell me that the slave master didn't lay down and rape our women and produce what they call mulattoes, and then in turn brothers got with those same what we call mulattoes and brought Israel back in through the slave seed, and they don't and the color didn't change from what you quoted out of scripture? Are you going to tell me the Most High just did away with our people because of skin color, or is it based on the seed and who the father is? That's my argument.
He tap dancing around.
He said the slave seed. He said they was brought back in through the slave seed. This boy tripping.
What mulattoes? He is buck. That's what I told y'all, man.
Wow.
Listen, Sinetta just beat this nigga up. He didn't even open up the book. He beat this nigga up and didn't open up the book. See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all shit crazy.
Hey.
That's why I don't even need to go over there. For what?
Baqash is not in the truth, man. He is not in the truth.
All right, we're going to let it play out of Qanath. All right.
The bar, he not, brother.
You're speaking about something 4,000 years ago. We're scattered all over the world. We've been raped, mixed with so many different people. But the man determines the nationality. I'm not saying because we were raped, we're just automatically out of our nationality, because who's to say that what they call a mulatto or the children of the slave master didn't lay with a slave afterwards? I gave an example.
Brother, the Israelites are black people, man. Straight up. They not no Mexicans. They not none of all this other shit that everybody add to. See, what it is everybody comes steal our culture. Really, they don't steal our culture. We give it to them because we happy to see other motherfuckers with us. And that's why we get our ass kicked all the time, because we can never have nothing for ourselves. Everybody come and want to be a part of our shit. The Israelites are black. Straight up. Nothing else, bro. I ain't trying to hear all that other shit, man.
Qanath, you are a very intelligent dude. I admire how you get down and what you set up, your platform and everything, but you understand exactly what I just said. What I said is not hard to understand. If you start from plan A, and the Most High said we look like the Egyptians, and that was 400 years ago, and our women were raped in this country, raped in South America, raped by, or just not.
So
even
you don't think the Most High know that they were raped? You don't think that the Most High knows everything that's going to happen before it happened? So he would have included it, bro. He would have said it.
The Most High
That's
said,
what I'm telling you. You talking to me like your Most High is the dumbest motherfucker in the world. Like he ain't gonna know the future. He knows the future, bro.
Listen,
if he know the future, he would have put it in the goddamn book.
Listen, the Most High says in Jeremiah, the 31st chapter, I believe it is, that as long as the heaven and the earth, the heaven and the moon and the stars, the elements in the sky are still here, the seed of Israel will be preserved. He didn't say the color of the Egyptians would be preserved. He said the seed. So the seed, you can't kill a seed of Israel. The seed will be on this earth forever. He didn't say the color, the big nose and the big lips. The seed of Israel will be preserved. He didn't say the color, but you understand. Again, you are an intelligent brother. You know exactly what I'm saying. You're sensationalizing with the color thing and being stubborn. This is not hard to understand. I'm not taking away from our people. I'm speaking reality. You're not going to tell me the Lord is going to preserve the exact color, the exact nose, the exact hair texture from 4,000 years ago to 2023. That makes no sense. That's not logical. How do you explain the light-skinned brothers on this earth or in Harlem?
So I guess your Most High don't know what he talking about, because if the book is for today, he would have made sure he put that in there. Simple as that, bro.
The Most High said again,
if that was the case, they wouldn't accept Qanath, bro.
What's that?
If that was the case, what Qanath is saying, they wouldn't accept Qanath.
I guess, but it's not hard. The Most High is about to see that. We give the example all the time. Bob Marley, Qanath would believe that's Israel, but in our belief, he's not Israel. Is Bob Marley one of our people, Qanath? Or his son, Ziggy Marley?
Yes, he is, brother. Yes, he is, brother.
Yeah, there you go. I rest my case.
That's what I'm saying. That teaching that shit y'all doing is corny. It's crazy as shit.
There you go. So
it's crazy as shit, man.
Let me ask you a question. If you had a daughter and your daughter slept with the white man and had a child from that white man, and the child was somewhat tan but had straight hair and blue eyes, would that be your people, our people? Quiet, priceless, absolutely quiet. Now he has no answer to that.
You didn't even give him a chance to answer though.
Would he be our people?
Yes, he would be.
Yeah, come on, stop it. You see this? He got a chance to answer, and you saw how long he took to answer.
Yes, he would be.
Stupid. It's just a stupid answer, because if you plant any seed,
because don't the woman carry the seed too? Don't the woman have the seed too?
Sonetta.
And it's in your Bible, bro.
In your crib. I don't know if you have a backyard or not. Let's say hypothetically you had a backyard, and your wife said she wanted to start a garden. She gave you a bag of seeds to grow corn, and you planted those seeds to grow corn in the backyard, and all of a sudden some strange fruit other than corn grew. You understand? Would you eat that strange fruit that that didn't grow from the actual seed you planted in the ground, or would that be an odd situation or odd fruit?
I don't know. It depends on if I'm hungry.
You hear this? But would it be natural? Would grew instead of a corn in the backyard? If you planted a corn seed and some other thing grew, would that be corn, or would it be different or abnormal?
Baqash, this is bad, bro.
Slow answer. Look at that.
No. It depends on if I'm hungry or not.
It's not a matter of you're hungry. It's a matter of what grows. It's a matter of what grows. If you went in the backyard and you planted corn, if you went in the backyard, you planted an apple tree, and something completely different grew out of the ground, would that be a problem?
Listening.
Go ahead.
We all know that. Hey, y'all, I don't like giving this nigga no clout, but hey, look, whoever listen to us, just type in Judah Nazareth's chat, Baqash, why don't you debate F.O.P.E? Why come on Judah Nazareth show and talk shit?
There you go.
Tell them, say, Baqash, why don't you debate F.O.P.E on the chart? Why come on Qanath show and talk shit? Flood it up over there with that. Since you want to be a coward with it, go over there and try to convince Sarnetta, who's killing them, who's straight killing them. Go over there and say, why don't you debate F.O.P.E Baqash on the chart?
Hey, drop the link. Drop the link. Drop the link so we can get in.
No,
drop the link to that stuff so we can so we can comment.
Oh, the link to the channel. Hold on.
Yeah. So we can comment.
Okay.
Baqash, this is not good, man. This is getting really bad. Just based on the way you answered my question yesterday, and then Sarnetta cutting you, this is getting bad, brother.
It's because, man, that's the link to the channel right there. It's worthy. It's because, brother, they can't let this shit go, brother. And I think this shit gonna go all the way down to death, like the Most High said, man. It's gonna be that bad, brother. I'm talking about. I don't even know if I want to be there to see that shit when you hear these people crying and screaming from not having their wives and children, bro. Because I'm not good with emotions, like when people be crying and shit. You know what I mean?
Like a good cry.
Like I'm not.
Like a good cry, goddammit.
I'm not good with the emotional stuff, man. Like, that's
hey, listen, brother.
That's hard for me.
I want to see the niggas cry. They've been destroying our people, right?
Out of Qanath, you cold-hearted.
You are cold as ice.
He said you want to see it.
Let them cry. I want to see it. But check it out. Y'all go over there and say, debate folk. Stop running. Why come on Qanath show? Debate folk on the chart.
All right, I'm gonna play a little bit more.
Man, before we get out of here.
I'm gonna play a little bit more, then I'm cutting this shit out. I'm tired of hearing these motherfuckers for real.
Problem. Don't matter if you're hungry.
Of the Father determines if you're an Israelite or not. With all these niggas getting these white girls, watch and see what you niggas gonna be looking like after we long gone.
All right,
watch.
By that logic, though, I asked you a question earlier. All right, let's use Blake Griffin as an example. He's on the side A, but now you have a daughter, and your daughter.
Judah, look up Blake Griffin's son. Go ahead, Bob. I'm sorry, Baqash.
All right, so Blake Griffin, we believe is an Israelite because his father is an Israelite, but that's on side A. Now on side B is you. Your daughter lays down with a white dude, and your daughter produces a child from the white dude with green eyes, light skin, just like Blake Griffin's son, right? Which one is more of our people, Blake Griffin child or your daughter's child?
Hold up, say it again, because I'm waiting on Judah to pull that up. I'm sorry,
your daughter has a child with a white dude. Your daughter has a child with a white dude. Blake Griffin has a child with a white woman, but we know that Blake Griffin's father and possibly his grandfather is an Israelite. You understand? From what we understand. But now let's say hypothetically you have a daughter and your daughter has a child by
all right, stop. I want to look at this right here. Now that's Blake Griffin's son right there. And now he's going to have children as well. His son is going to have children by white women. And they're going to grow up and get older. And they're going to get lighter and lighter within 1,000 years, brother.
You don't know that.
And that's what you knew Israelites going to be looking like.
No,
according to your doctrine that you follow, the 12 tribe charts, Israelites are black people. Y'all like to mix everybody and welcome everybody in, bring in the Mexicans, bring in the white Puerto Ricans, the white Dominicans, and everybody is everybody. Come on, man. Stop playing games, man.
So in this case, you're talking about a very small percentage. It's
no, I'm
not. Like 30% of Israelites look
brother,
like.
Brother, I said in another 1,000 years, bro.
But listen, that still you don't know that. Another 1,000 years, America might not even be here in another 1,000 years. You might turn into an Israelite spiritually in 1,000 years. You understand? You don't know that. My point is, but you said you're not talking about skin color, but you are, because you're basing their nationality on a skin color. By that logic, Africans can be Israelites, so they have skin color.
You know what? I'm basing it on the skin color. See, you keep saying I'm basing it on the skin color, but your Most High God based the Israelites on the skin color. He said that the Israelites will look like the Egyptians, black man, not me. He said that. So I'm going going by what your Most High God said, not what you saying, because the Most High God is omnipresent, omniscient. He knows everything in the future and way before all of that, brother. So don't you think he would have put it in the Bible if he knew? Because he knew that they would become light, and so he would have said, "Yo, the Israelites will look like everybody." In the future, he would have said that, but he didn't. He said that you will look like the Egyptians. So killing noise, brother. Y'all adding to the scripture, and that's why I'm not an Israelite, because y'all want everybody to be an Israelite.
So when the Most High said that, he was.
We have a question. We have a question, real quick. We have a question. Psalm letter in Israel.
Yeah.
Now, FOPE, they got a dude over there that is an alternative lifestyle, right? So while they're banging on light-skinned brothers and Hispanics and Latinos, does the Most High accept dudes that put things, let niggas go up in their butt?
All right. Now, I don't believe. Let me answer you, brother.
I just say yes or
Let
no.
me answer you. I gotta answer you, Judah. You just want me to say a yes or no.
Hold on. I don't know what the hell he talking about with that one. This nigga talking crazy.
Who the hell is he talking about?
I have no idea. Talking about somebody living an alternative lifestyle. I have no idea.
Yeah, let's see who this nigga's talking about.
No, let me answer. You would never give a yes or no answer, brother. Now, I don't believe that FOPE roll like that. I don't believe they do shit like that. But of course, the Most High don't accept stuff like that, brother. No, they don't. The Most High would never accept anything like that.
FOPE got a dude named Don P who likes peen. And while they talking about Latinos, Hispanics, and light-skinned brothers,
I'm about to get this nigga, man. Give me the shit. I'm about to get his ass. Oh, I'm about to get this motherfucker. Y'all, I'm about to I'm about to go nuclear, my niggas. I'm about to go nuclear. Nuclear. You punk bitch ass nigga. You about to get it, nigga. Don't let me see you, nigga.
That is crazy.
Hey. Don't let me see you, nigga. Don't let me see you.
Said he was lying.
I gotta share this over to my other device so I can get on it. I'm about to get this nigga, man.
Out of the go over there.
Oh, you talk about a motherfucking gorilla out the mist, nigga? You about to see a real one, nigga. You bitch made ass, punk ass, faggot ass nigga.
Go FOPE his ass up.
Oh, don't come to my hood, nigga. Don't even let me see you close to here, nigga. Damn. You gonna see what the bitch is. I got a cucumber for you, bitch. Believe that shit. Ooh, man. I was trying to get on there, man, just trying to, sort through. Oh, man. Ooh, that's because I tore his ass up last night.
How the fuck
he got the spiritual ass whooping confused with the physical. Because I ran through his ass last night.
No, you're not musical now if you here. Nah, man. These niggas playing dirty. Hold on, I'm gonna keep playing it. This shit crazy.
These niggas are bat motherfucking crazy.
There's a brother running up in the niggas
know me too.
So you know this for a fact, though, Judah?
Yeah, they got it. I'm gonna say she probably don't want her name out there, but Sister Carla, she came on here and exposed the nigga in front of everybody.
Get the fuck out of here, Judah.
First of all, that's Don P. He talking about that guy Don Bird. He not with us. That's why I said this nigga drank too much Suki and Saki. The dude Don was the one that was telling them that he was sleeping with animals and all this crazy shit. Not Don P. That's how, this is what you call bearing false witness. And that's why I said, y'all, this is the shit that goes on in Israel. Not Don P. Has nothing to do with none of that shit. That's a total fucking lie. The man just lied on the elder, y'all.
That's a total
straight lied on the elder. Not Don P. at all. You should sue that nigga Don P. for what you call it? You know you can sue us.
Oh yeah. Pull it down for me.
Libel.
For me, Shot Cham. You know how I get down. Hey, I put that he was lying. For me, back it to me. Hey, Gabar, pull that down for me. Send it to me. And
Elder Qanath about to call
my attorney will handle it, or I'll handle it
for defamation. Because that's not you, Don P. He was talking about that dude named Don Bird. He just said that you live an alternative lifestyle.
I don't give a shit who the fuck he's talking about.
That's not even true.
You put your name, you put my name in your mouth.
That's slander, brother.
Hey, if you keep playing it, you're gonna see that I said you lying.
He's talking about Sister Carla.
Y'all play too much, man.
Who was it? Jeremiah, he was there that day, right? Remember, Carla was like, "There's somebody at F.O.P.E. that like the peen," and we were like, "What?"
Oh man, where's the records at? Show the proof. Source it up.
All right. Well,
he said it himself.
Carla, she come here, she'll tell you.
He said it himself.
Is Carla in the chat?
Yeah.
No, she's not here.
Yeah, once it came out,
Yo, you said he said it himself?
Yeah,
he admitted it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, goddamn. Damn. I gotta ask Qanath tomorrow. I'm gonna give him a call. I'm gonna ask him this shit. Damn, I don't know.
Hey, Qanath, I got a question for you, man.
Yeah, what's the question, brother?
In the next 5 years, do you think it's possible you'll flip to this side and become an Israelite and leave all that chemic garbage alone?
Never.
One more question on a serious level.
Yes.
Like, those of us who believe in the New Testament, we believe what the Most High did to Paul and afflicted Paul and flipped him. Then you have other examples in the scriptures. Can you say from your experience with the Israelites that the Most High has not been poking you in the side or shoving you in your head to kind of see some of the truth of what we're speaking to a certain degree?
Now, listen. First of all, let me say this, brother. I love my Israelite brothers. It's never personal with me. The only thing I bang on is the teaching, is the doctrine. So because I do that, some of y'all may think I hate you or I'm against you. No, I'm not against you.
What'd you say, Qanath?
I was telling the bar I want to go with that nigga cloud chasing.
I'm not going on there.
I don't even want to see no more of it though, man. But the nigga just lied.
I told you I put in the chat.
He lied on Elder Don P, man. Baqash ain't going to debate us. He can't even handle simple conversation, man.
Yeah, Sarnetta body him, man. This is classic.
And Sarnetta already embodied them with simple. He didn't even have to open the Bible, man. Hurt the nigga feelings, y'all. Like I said, y'all, as y'all can see, brother, we are the #1 hated people in Israel. We hated over this motherfucker and it feel good. But Joe, he just.
I'm trying to get Sarnetta to come over here real quick, man. He pick up. Try this shit one more time.
He just lied on Don P.
Hey man, Uncle Don P on the panel. Uncle Don on the panel.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me share it. Hold on.
I hate the teeth.
An eye for an eye.
Yes.
No,
Hey,
I'm talking about
nigga.
Nigga, don't mean shit, nigga. You fucked up. You put my name in your mouth with some bullshit, nigga. So I'm gonna see your ass.
Wait, he said just because you put a cucumber up what? Hold on. He said just because you put a cucumber up what?
You ever heard of defamation of character, nigga? I'm gonna sue your bitch ass. How about that, nigga? How about that, nigga? You punk motherfucker.
Wait.
And if you bring your ass to Frisco, nigga, I'm gonna show you what a real nigga does.
Frisco.
Wait, hold on.
Yo. Yeah.
Dude, is stupid as shit, man.
Dude, crazy.
Wait, the nigga say Frisco?
Wait, did y'all hear what he said? Something about a cucumber right at the beginning, and it's like you just brush right by it.
That nigga like cucumbers.
He said something about a cucumber in the butthole don't mean nothing. Something about, and then he went on to you about defamation of character.
Nigga, we fucked you last night with the word, nigga. You ain't shit.
Wait,
and
what?
What? Doctrine ain't shit.
Yo,
and
man, come on, bro.
Ain't shit.
Nah. Hold on. You did what with the word? You did what with the word?
Bruh. We told your ass up with the word.
You did what with the word? You just said some weird shit, bro.
You got
Nah,
beat
you
down
just
with
said
the
you F
word.
somebody with the word. You know how like
beat
weird that is?
down with the word, nigga.
Nah. You said explicitly
Quit playing no
FUCKED.
game. Son, stop playing
Wait,
games.
yo, like
Stop
you said you
playing
F
games.
somebody with the word.
Stop
Like, what is
playing
that?
games. You trying to play
You
word games,
nasty, bro. Like, why would you
know
say
what
that?
happened to you last night. You know what happened to you last night.
Let me tell you something. Anybody
Got your ass
who would
whooped.
say
You got your
something
ass
like
whooped.
Who?
You can't even step to our women. Our women beat your ass. Our
Yeah,
women beat your
right. I
ass.
got a black girlfriend. What you talking about? What you talking about?
Yeah. You can't step to Naphtali. You can't step to Oracle.
Bro,
You
she's
can't step to
fucking
none
trash.
of our women.
What are you talking about?
You're
And you're
fucking
trash
clown,
too.
bro.
What are you talking about?
You need to go sit down
All of them
somewhere
is trash.
with your alien
She goes on Sonetta's channel all the time and gets beat the hell up. She got beat up by a fucking Christian. What are you talking about? Talking about she's on some like high level.
That's why you go so hard on this shit.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean I'm an Edomite? Hold on. What do you mean I'm an Edomite?
No, I said your wife, nigga.
No, she's a black woman actually.
She's a black woman. Oh.
Yeah. She's a black woman.
Is she a man? She a man?
Look, now the nigga. Look.
Is she mixed?
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Oh, okay. So you got her whole pedigree.
Nigga, are you picking up the butthole?
man.
That's what we want to know.
About you?
Are you still sucking dick and picking up the ass, nigga? That's what we want to know. Fuck all that.
What about you?
Yeah, because he mentioned something about a cucumber. Judah, he mentioned something about a cucumber in the bowl. Don't mean nothing.
But you know what, nigga? You opened your motherfucking mouth, and now you about to get a whole foot in it, nigga. You about to get a whole foot in it, nigga. Remember that. The internet is forever. The internet is forever, nigga.
And you gay. Get the fuck off my channel, you fucking.
Yeah, get that nigga out of here. You fucking up the show, bro.
Yeah, that nigga like D.
Nah, hey, Judah, you better chill out. Bro, he might try to flag you again.
Now see how they keep saying we flagged them. We never flag these niggas. They keep
I'm gonna flag these niggas. I'm gonna flag their ass.
They keep accusing us of flagging them. We never flagged
I'm gonna flag
them.
their ass.
Don P, all you got to do is clip the part where he said that about you, and you can sue him for defamation. Go back in the video and clip it. That's all you got to do.
Y'all don't think that's a heathen?
That nigga definitely a heathen, man.
That man a heathen, man. You don't see what this man. You don't see what he just said about Uncle Don. The man is a heathen. He got a heathen mind. He lied on this man, man. This man said over the airwaves on a live show that he don't even know Uncle Don, but he put that out there, and y'all think this your brother?
Exactly.
It's a heathen, man. This man pathetic. And Judah Nash, man, just by looking at you, dog, I would never let a half breed nothing.
That's what
K. Judah. I would never let a half breed nothing do nothing to me. You a half breed, dog.
Exactly.
In real life, boy, somebody will hurt you for them words that you said, boy.
But see, listen, he's safe because he always in Japan, man, sipping sake and suki. That's why.
He better stay his ass there.
Shit always in Japan, man.
He better stay.
He out there watching Dragon Ball Z.
Quash full of shit. Sit there and lied on a man, said the man a homosexual. That shit ain't even true. See, like I said, and then when you bring out Judah Nazareth's allegations of homosexuality, of asking people to tear his Israelite booty up, he get mad at Josh, but then he'll sit there and lie on Elder Don P. Don Bird is not with us. So I don't know why he keep bringing up that dude on what Carla said. Like it's they try to find anything, brother. Anything. Anything. Thank you.
You know what I do? I'll name Carla in the suit too and force her to testify against his ass. Because she don't want to be sued.
You want to say no? This
they
is
don't
not
know how I get down, bro. These niggas don't know. I've been to law school.
And soon as
I got a background in law.
Soon as he say that you're not the person, that's it. Judah Nazareth's finished. He gonna have to pay for slander, just like Tasha K did with what's the person?
Straight up.
Cardi B.
Straight up, because you harm my reputation and I bring Yehudite king community. You harm my reputation.
people crazy, man. Like y'all see the level these motherfuckers go to, boy, when they mad, all because he can't win in the Torah. And then after that, they talk about let's debate. Man, get the fuck out of here, because that's all it's about. It's about a debate, y'all. That's it. That's it. They want to have a debate so they can sit there and nah, Hazel, I'm not going over there. I'm not dealing with that. I ain't going over there because I know what kind of shit they on. There's no point. You see what I'm saying? Judah Nash was on the same shit. You notice he was on our channel last night. He had the opportunity to click the link. He didn't do it. Qanath told him to come on the show. He said no. So nah, I'm not going. Yeah, I'm not going over there to be playing no games with them. I haven't talked about them in so long. There's no point. They've been trying to get our attention so bad. And when we didn't give them our attention and we was getting the 12 tribe chart debate, them niggas got mad. And then they wanted to be nice. I ain't lying to y'all. I got messages in my chat right here from Judah Nazareth. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all so y'all don't think I'm lying. I never even opened them.
That boy mad, he a heathen.
Yeah. And he ain't the only one.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
He mad.
All these different Negroes trying to hit me and talk about it. You feel me? But y'all niggas ain't gonna stop what I'm bringing up.
I know what you do, Sam. Call JJ 7000 and he will set the record straight.
All right, hold on. Let me see if he online.
Yeah, call JJ 7000 so he can set the record straight. That's not Don P that he's talking about.
Yeah, man, that was terrible that he said that about Uncle Don. I mean,
Hey, Qanath, man, I don't need nobody to vouch for fucking me. I don't need nobody to vouch for me. My passport vouches for itself.
Prove that he's a liar live.
Hey,
I'm so fucking hot, nigga. I'm ready to take a plane over to Japan, nigga. See this motherfucker.
Elder, nah, you good, Elder. Don't worry about that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Shashem, is Sonetta gonna come through?
I don't know, man. I ain't talking to
He ain't pick up, so I don't know. But if you get in touch with JJ,
yeah, he on live. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if he pick up. Hold on. Phone acting up and shit. Come on, god damn it.
Yeah, I see why they say don't take the internet serious, man. Because these people just say anything behind the computer screen.
I don't know what's going on with my damn phone. Shit ain't.
cloud chasing, man. Straight
Yeah.
cloud chasing.
Yeah. He wouldn't say that to no man face to face in real life. He'll bite them words. So this the internet, man.
Yeah, it was a guy on here coming on here earlier. He was acting like he wanted to fight us. I blocked his ass, talking about the people from the islands and shit. I'm like, dude, I don't know nothing about everybody talking about nobody talking about some war shit. I'm like, man, I blocked him. I said, I ain't got time for these people nuts. Everybody's
What
going
this nigga don't understand. What this nigga don't understand. He all the way over in Japan, right? Nigga, I'ma sue you in California. You're gonna have to bring your ass from Japan to California. And if you have any assets in the United States, I'm gonna attach them damn assets once I get a judgment against your black ass. We play hardball, nigga. We play for real. We don't run mouths.
Is everybody having an issue with the internet for some reason?
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, it's tripping. Everything tripping.
Even get to my message.
Yeah, internet been tripping, man, all week. Internet just been
it's
tripping.
like it's just turning. See it?
Yeah. Hey, mine was doing that when I first came on your stream, yo.
What you say, Qanath?
I think that's China, bro.
Yeah, because I can't do shit on my internet over here. I'm trying to get on my messenger to get to shit, and it won't let me scroll to the contacts.
My wife called me when she was at work. My phone didn't even ring.
Yeah, something going on with the fucking net.
Yeah, cyber.
Yeah, mine was doing that last week. It just kept spinning like you were saying, Sean.
I tried this phone. I'm on this phone. I tried this phone. I mean, try this phone. Well, let me try the phone open up.
Oh man, they doing the test run on us. They doing the test run in the government.
Get up out of Babylon,
Man,
baby.
For real.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say earlier on the video. Check this out. They did a test run and they had the second program ready to go.
No,
but
look,
when the first one blew up,
Who y'all
When the
see
first
right
one
there?
blew, when the first
Judah
one blew up,
Naz.
See
they scrapped the
Judah
second one.
Nazareth. Told y'all, Judah Nazareth.
What are you doing? I can't see.
Inboxing me, trying to be peaceful. That's when he was trying to be peaceful. I ignored his ass. I told y'all, man, these niggas is loony.
Hey, check this out. Check this out.
If
In
I
the
call
70s,
him, I'm gonna have to hang out with you.
It's all good.
in,
And tell him to go straighten that shit out. It burns his ass live.
All right, I'm about to call him.
Hey,
so
Elder
in the
John
70s, yeah.
Real quick. Hey, you see how I had to stand up for you, right? That whole comment. It said you are lying. So
I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I
oh
was so
yeah.
man,
Oh, you were
I was
on the panel.
I was on my feet.
Yeah,
I was
you were on the
my
panel.
feet.
But my
Yeah.
comment was highlighted on his platform. And
Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it because I was walking around. I was pissed.
Yep. Yeah, my comment was highlighted and it said, "You are lying, Judah Naz."
And the niggas ain't saying shit about it. Nigga, fuck all that light skin. Nigga, tell the niggas to stay out that nigga booty hole. How about that?
Whoa.
If
That's
you
not
can
the
debunk,
foundation of One West.
if you can debunk that, One West
Yes,
got a
it
lot of
is.
problems.
Yes, it
Bro,
is.
even my
And
wife
the
said
elders
that
came out later on
when you played that soundbite.
and denounced it.
That's not true either.
Yeah, but Sumner,
That's
look
not
at this.
true.
Sumner, look at this. These guys, F.O.P.E. and them want to debate One West on the chart, right? Which I don't really subscribe to the chart, right? I understand what it, there's some. I'm saying the blacks, Latinos, whatever, Hispanics, whatever. Yeah, I agree with that. But the land of Haiti and
What happened? Oh, I'm still sharing this shit. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where that sound was coming from.
My bad. That was for me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I meant to take this. Stop sharing this shit. I was trying to see what else was going on.
Hey, Uncle Down P. Weezy One Love, the sis said she saw my comment. And my comment was saying basically to Judah Naz that he was lying. So it's on his program in big bold letters that he was lying.
Yeah, I got to go back and look at that, man. It's like,
Yeah.
nigga, please. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yo.
But it's just like I just yeah, but you gonna know, nigga. You gonna know that you can't just run your lips.
These people is funny, man. Like I said, y'all. He mad. He talking about, and see, I told y'all, it's all about a debate. He was over there going crazy, talking crazy to Sinetta, talking about us, and now he's talking about a debate. That's what it's all about. All it's about is a debate. He want to be the king of debates and think that everybody he debate, he wins. Judah Naz got wiped with the floor so many times debating people, and he think he won every debate he debated. And that's his whole life is about debating. That's not Shawsham's whole life. I'm doing this shit to clean up the filth in Israel. I don't give a damn about being famous. I don't give a damn about saying I won every debate I debated. That shit don't mean nothing to me. You feel me? What you want to give a nigga a trophy for that? Good job. You done won every debate. Who cares? Nobody. I don't take debating serious like that. That's why I don't do it like that. It's not my thing. My thing is about teaching truth. So these niggas hurt because they know they mutts and they know they not Israelites. So they mad because of information we bringing out. Bet you can't refute the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Can't refute it. The dude, Mortal Kombat, Jeremiah's, whatever, he's a Mexican, y'all. He talk big shit, but he's a damn Mexican himself.
Damn.
He not an Israelite. So he got so many non-Israelites in his group that they just get mad at us and hate because we've been kicking their ass on the doctrine. He can't stop it. That's why to Judah Nazareth, everybody in Africa is a head mic.
Hey Sham, you know the Mexican that calls himself the House of David. I was over there on Judah's page calling them little Paquito, and they was crying and shit.
Yeah, that's the dude. I think he go by Yahweh Oni. Yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you how they know we the real Israelites, and they know that they're not, right? When I came in there calling them little Paquitos, saying you are not Israel, right? He started crying literally, and he said, "See, Judah, they trying to leave us out." He's acknowledging that we already in.
That goddamn light just blew out. Hold on, I'm listening. Go ahead. What the hell?
But he was crying when I came over there talking about how they not Israel, and then the other dude on Torah Nights, he was like tiptoeing around the fact that the Israelites of origin are black people. He was like, yeah, well, but the first Israelites, it's like he was trying to be politically correct and not hurt the other people's feelings on the panel. You know, and then the Mexican, he was crying. He was saying, see, they're trying to leave us out. If we not Israelites and we Canaanites like y'all say we are, how can we leave you out of something that you saying we not? And why do you feel like we already in there?
There's so much proof,
man.
Even with Deuteronomy 28, with what is it, starting at verse 16? It's you know, the curses. Like none of these other races have been through the curses like we've been through. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just it's evidence that just that right there. Then, like I said, we got the DNA. You know what I'm saying, to prove it. Like it don't matter. Like it's apples and oranges, man. Like it don't, you know what it is. They know the truth. You know what I'm saying? And what it is, the truth hurts.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The truth hurts.
It hurts.
You see, the thing that's crazy is we're not saying that nobody of another race can't worship the Most High. Everybody has the right to worship the Most High. You're just not that. You're just not you're not the natural branches.
They're not the people.
You're not royal blood. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. You're not the. Why do you think? All you got to do is just look at, like, okay, we're the ones that's being persecuted in the streets. We're the ones that's being killed dead in the streets. We're the ones that's going against each other's throats. All of this is in Deuteronomy. All of this. And nobody else is going through this. We was brought over here against our own free will to serve another people, to build up another land. Okay? Mexicans, they come over here freely. Everybody else comes over here freely. We was forced over here in chains with the yoke around our neck. It talks about the yoke also. They never went through that.
Never.
Come on.
He also, what I don't understand is that you got a person like Baqash, man, been in the truth for a minute. You know, when I first came into the truth, I used to watch the street teachings, and you know, I ain't know too much at first, but from that time watching him, I've been in this truth going on 13 years. This man still teach lies to this day, because see, when you come into the truth, you don't know what truth and how to separate and differentiate between what's right, what's wrong. But once you do know how to do that, you start realizing these men are off. This man been teaching the same doctrine. The same doctrine before I came into the truth, and now I'm in the truth. This man's doctrine has not changed. He has not elevated to a higher spirituality with the Most High Yah in Christ. These men are stuck. They stuck, family. They can't go no higher. They stuck. They stuck with the 12 tribe chart. That's the main thing. They stuck.
Yep.
And they gonna teach it until they either be taken off this earth. But once Yahshua get face to face with them, then they gonna see the truth when they see all them Negroes in the wilderness.
Exactly. It even describes the prophets. You know what I'm saying? What they look like. You know, I mean, it's just all throughout the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? The Most High created man in his image and his likeness. You know what I'm saying? He was created from the dust of the earth.
Right.
You know, the dirt. The dirt, whether you want to call it red clay or brown clay, it was clay. You know, it wasn't white. I know that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy, man. The cradle of civilization, you know what I'm saying, is in Africa. I mean, come on. You know, I mean, we can just keep digging. We can go through anthropology. You know, we can go through history. We can start digging up the bones, like with the skulls and stuff like that, matching them up and see who's who and what's what. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy, man.
Hey, Yehuda, do you know that our skeletons, our skulls match the skulls of the black people that were slaves and servants in Egypt?
Exactly.
You can't make this shit up.
You can't make it up. You can't make it up. It's a match. You could even, I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna even go a little just to show you with skin on you the flesh. You can look at our skulls, look at Cro-Magnon man's skull, Esau, you know what I'm saying? Their skulls is larger, you know what I'm saying? And you can see our skulls is more elongated. And then you can see the Mongoloid skulls, you know, with the slope. You know what I'm saying? It don't. I mean, that's how they do forensics. Like when they find a body in the woods or something and it's decayed and they can see just by the skull if it's a Negro, a Mongoloid, or a Caucasoid. That's how, and then once they get that, then they go and they start scraping the bone for DNA, you know, getting some of the marrow out, and then they do DNA, and then they try to match it up with different people. You know, if somebody said, you know, my daughter was missing or my son was missing, then they have you come in, they take some of your blood, and they match the DNA, and that's how they find out. And this is where we get these E1B1As and the E1B1B and all of these different haplogroups. You know what I'm saying? See, we can take it to a scientific level on their ass. If they don't want to go with the script, if they want to deny what the scriptures say and they want to tap dance around the scriptures, then we can take it to a scientific standpoint, or we could even go through archaeological standpoints and make our case. But you cannot refute it. That's why they haven't refuted it yet.
Yep.
When y'all started talking about the Negro only doctrine, all of a sudden Israel was upside down, and everybody I used to watch y'all. I've been watching y'all for like 3 years now. You know what I'm saying? I seen everybody try to come and refute it, and they all walked away. They can't refute it. There's no logical evidence. You know what I'm saying? For what they're talking about. That 12 tribe chart is trash. They taking every nation. I mean, they just adding everybody.
Man, they don't even understand that you can clean your seed back up. See, that's what they getting caught up on. They thinking that if a black man lay down with a Caucasian woman, the child is an Israelite.
Nah,
but that was the reason he gave us the third generation for, so you can wash the seed back and clean it up.
Exactly.
Because you can wash out your seed, but you can also clean up your seed. They don't understand that. That's why they keep saying, "No, man, it go by your father. It just go directly from your father." If that was the case, then he wouldn't have never put the children away in the book of Ezra and Nehemiah.
That's right. Thank you.
Read the historical writings from the 1700s, from the 1600s. Some of those sources talk about how the word Jew, black, blackamoor, and Negro are all synonymous and interchangeable. There have been scholars that have wrote about Israelites in synagogues all throughout Europe and through different times of the 1400s, the 1300s, the 1200s. One writer wrote that he went to a synagogue and saw that all the Israelites in there were all black men worshiping. Right. So even when you look at the historical writings, right, it never describes the Jews as anything other than black.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you something too. I still got the book. I had stopped. I got to pick it back up. But I was reading about the Hebrews over there in Spain and Portugal, and how they were persecuted. And what happened was they were forced into Christianity, and the ones that didn't accept Christianity or Catholicism, they either executed them right there, or they shipped them off to this island that was on the outskirts of West Africa. And I'm gonna get that book, and when I come back on the panel, I'm gonna discuss it some more with you brothers. And there's a church that they got over there, and in the church you can see in the rafters they still got the clothes hanging from the Hebrews that were over there in that town. It's crazy, man. And I'm like, wow. And these people want to be us. You know what I'm saying? Like, what our people and what our ancestors went through, no other race of people went through that, man. They talking about 6 million so-called Jews died in Auschwitz. There wasn't even 6 million people living. 6 million of them Jews living in Auschwitz.
Nope.
That's a lie. But they don't want to talk about the millions, the hundreds of millions of Africans that died in the slave the great Atlantic slave trade. Jumping over the ships, dying of smallpox, dying of different diseases. You know what I'm saying? So the ones that made it over here was supreme. So we come from a good stock.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? A good stock.
Hey,
Yeah, Shadow
we died at
Israel.
their hands. We died at their hands.
Yeah,
That's
They
a
were
good point.
all
It's a good
over
point, brother.
the slave trade. They were
exactly.
all over the South. There's a
Exactly.
cemetery that is nothing but them in the South. Folks need to understand the real history, what they don't want to teach. A connection was made for me the other day, when this woman told me this story like maybe 4 years ago. Her family is deep in the financial stuff, but they're also very wicked, and she didn't want to have no parts of it. But she talked about these warehouses that are full of bonds with different colors that are different colors and have different denominations. And as I was listening to a study on reparation and who owed and why, I heard about the bonds. I was like, oh snap. Those are the bonds she's talking about. We were all bonded. We were bonded. We were the first thing sold on Wall Street, on the stock market. And the insurance companies and stuff like that created bonds for us and stuff like that. And we were insured by these insurance companies. All these people owe us because they all made money off of us. Lehman Brothers, they started out as cotton peoples. And then they started the commodity market with the cotton that they were getting because they were getting paid in cotton. And then they moved their operations to New York. See, these people's hands are in this stuff knee deep all the way down. That's why they don't want you to understand or know your history. They owe, and the Most High is going to make them pay. His word does not return to him void. We will leave America with great riches. And them armies of the north, the four carpenters, are going to make that happen. I believe
Hey,
he's
Uncle
going to
Don, you finna get paid up there in San Francisco. I was born in LA, so they talking about giving us anywhere from $300,000 to $500,000 a descendant. But I know where you at. They talking about giving brothers and sisters $5 million per descendant.
Yeah, bro. When you understand what they did to us here, we were 46% of the population. We're 6% of the population, with 3 of those being incarcerated. You know, you got to count them prison votes now.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's just one of the perks as to what they was talking about repairing us with, because I text Elder Qanath earlier today and told him that I actually might have to go back to California in the event that the reparations task force is successful with my genealogy and with my DNA evidence. Man, they talking about giving me and my sister $500,000 a piece for just being descendants, as well as 4 other perks. So Black Californians might be the first of all the blacks in the Americas to receive reparations for slavery. This is a very real thing.
Well, my F.O.P.E family knows that, you know, regardless, we out of here, and I'm out with them. I'm so pleased and so blessed and so thankful to the Most High. And we got more family, and it's funny because we're all heading to the same country. We got crossover family, you know, with Tail Ministries and everybody connected with them. You know, Stepping Stones. Wow, Dry Bones Project. That's Stepping Stones and T3 and me. They're already in Tanzania. And our thing is, you know what? Let's take Adam's advice. Let's separate from these people. Let's get away from these wicked ass people.
Yeah.
I'm so done. And the reprobates. And the reprobates. Because you know what he said? The rebels are not gonna, they're not gonna come into the kingdom. And so all these people that are like teaching blasphemy and that are assassinating their brothers.
They're not gonna stop though. That's the thing.
Well, they're gonna be, that's why hell is enlarging.
Paul already let it be known that it was false prophets in that time. He said it shall also be in your time. So that's why I be telling people false doctrine not going nowhere. We can do our best to try to destroy as many lies as we can, but
You can't destroy everything you hear, man. So you got to do your best and pull some out the fire. Not everybody gonna listen. If you say one person, get them to turn from what they used to do, you did your job. The most I don't care about numbers. He don't care about numbers. The most I care about who's willing to obey. That's it. Who gonna obey?
Because it's all about who receives the increase.
Obedience is better than sacrifice.
That's
Remember
right.
that Israel, obedience is better than sacrifice. So
right.
all that sacrificing yourself to believe a lie, you're gonna lose your salvation. You gonna, man, you gonna answer for everything you saying, Baqash. Cause you a liar, bro, and you know you a liar, man. Baqash know the truth. He know deep down his spirit on people and our people, man. He probably just got infinity with the women. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of them do like them heathen wives, bro. Let me read this real quick for the panel, and I definitely want you brothers to speak on it. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 22 and verse 12. It says, "And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give to every man according as his work shall be."
But they sitting up here lying, saying the Most High don't deal with works. But we know that's a lie, because Paul says, "Show me your faith without your works, and I'm gonna show you my faith by my works." So what are the works? Doing what this Bible say do.
That's right.
Walking in the fruits of the spirit, loving Yah with all your heart, soul, and mind, your neighbor as yourself. The people who doing these things, there's no law against you, because you're not doing anything contrary to the law.
Not giving your daughters and your sons to another people, not taking strange marriages.
That's right.
Things like that. So, man, I'm telling y'all, false teachers ain't going nowhere, man. You could just do the best you can to try to guide people the right way. Some gonna listen, some gonna continue to follow lies. Because like I always like to use this example, there's a segment of YouTube for each and every one of us. You got the segment where it's the truth. You got the segment where they like lies. You like the segment where they like getting their ears tickled. You got the segment where it's a bunch of buffoonery. Man, there's a segment for whatever a person like, you can go find it. But those who seeking truth and unadulterated truth, you got a segment with FOPE. You got a segment, my platform, and other brothers and sisters' platform, that we only dealing with truth, man. We trying to wake up your mind. We don't care about nothing else but you hearing the truth of your Father and your King Yahshua. That's it. That's why we come together every week, for you to get the truth. Once you got the truth, it's on you to take it, and you got to seek the book for yourself. Nobody can save you. You have to seek Yah for yourself. I got a relationship with Yah, and you can't lean on me teaching you for you to have a relationship with Yah. No, you got to get your own relationship with Yah. The same way I had to get my own relationship from my elders who taught me. And I took what they taught me and I branched off on my own. And, now I'm seeking Yah for myself. I'm not leaning on what they taught me to get into the kingdom. No, you've been woefully misinformed. You got to have a relationship with Yah. You need to know his will. You need to know what he like, what he don't like. You need to know how your king showed you how to worship the Father, walk in his footsteps, do what Christ did. Everybody say they Christ-like, but you don't walk like Christ. Do the things like Christ. Talk like Christ. Love your brothers and sisters like Christ. Because he ain't never disrespected daughters of Zion. I keep telling men, Christ dealt with every woman with gracious words, even if they was in sin. Never disrespected them. He didn't disrespect his brothers, even though he was going at the doctrine, but he did it with humility. And that's what we lacking in this community. And a lot of people don't got no humility.
You know what, nephew? I actually got to thank the brother, man. I got to thank the brother, because he gave some confirmations.
Israelite warrior, you just been blocked, dummy.
One, he confirmed the fact that we are presenting the truth. Two, that as far as the world sees, I'm bonded with this family, and I absolutely want the world to know that I believe what this family believes. And three, when they persecute you for my sake, We just bringing the doctrine of truth. And so you want to persecute me for that. So thank you for the confirmation that I'm in the right place with the Most High, and I really don't care what you say. So yeah, we're gonna keep this fight on. Absolutely.
Already. Yep.
Yeah, man. Like I said, Uncle Don P, I wouldn't worry about that, brother. He just mad because he can't refute that the doctrine of him being mixed. Sign that over there, kicking their ass on their own platform.
Yep.
Come up with a lie to slander somebody, saying that you're a homosexual and you're not even a person. Like I said, that's the idiocy of people. You know, slander. That's all it is, brother. Hate. And they mad they can't refute the doctrine. 4 years, he crying. I'm not an Israelite. My son not an Israelite. No, he not. Your
That's
wife
right.
Israelite. The children not Israelites. I know it hurt, but it's the truth. Now we agents. Now we this. Now we that. We know we ain't no agents. We know we ain't with no Jesuits and all. That's what I be saying, y'all. That's how low these niggas go. We don't even do agent provocative type shit. All we do is come on here and teach and they get mad.
Right.
We
Hey.
they get mad. We do breakdown. They get mad.
Is his wife black? Because he said his wife was a Negro.
No, Judah Nazareth's wife is Japanese.
Yeah.
The other
was
guy.
That who I was talking to?
No, that was the dude, his flunky, the Mexican boy.
Okay, who insulted me? Who insulted me? That's the one I want to
know. Judah
Nazareth, the half-breed.
Hey.
All of them mongrels.
That's the half-breed.
Yeah, he got babies with the Japanese woman.
Yeah, that's Judah Nash, the half-breeds.
Okay. He got
Hey, look.
He got little bastard children.
Go ahead, Bob.
Hey, I went on a platform and I told Judah Naz to look up Jude Orum Terra, right, which in Latin means land of the Jews, which is located in Congo. He would not. He looked it up. He went off camera, looked it up. I told him to share his screen. I said, share your screen, show your audience the word Judah Orum Terra, and it's a map in 1588 that goes into it. You can find it in certain books like History of the Jews.
Yeah, he did tell him that. He told him to show it. He wouldn't show it though.
Yeah, he wouldn't show it, and I had typed it at least 10 times.
You know why he won't show it? You know why he won't show it? Because he got to put a strong delusion over there to act like it's no Israelites in Africa. That's his.
There you go.
So by him teaching that way he can say, "See, because we all mix, we all mix, we all mix." And I'm like, "Stop saying we all mix. You mixed, nigga. I ain't mixed."
That's right.
Man, this house we tearing it up. Y'all be tearing it up.
That's
15. That's unrefutable historic documents.
Exactly.
And y'all be tearing it up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
That's Eric Benet. That's Eric Benet, family. Y'all give him a little breathing room. Judah Nazareth is Eric Benet.
Yeah, they can't refute it, man. And they can't refute the truth. And so they so mad.
He over there talk about we broken. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You wearing fucking some old rusty beat up fucking silver, nigga. One of my chains costs more than all that shit on your neck. Stop it. Funny as shit. Talking about niggas broke. Like, nigga, my Shield of David piece $3,000 alone. Fuck is you talking about? Like, stop it. I was like, that's what they're trying to cap nigga in fucking Japan, boy. That shit ain't
why you run your ass to Japan? You couldn't cut it in America?
Yo, funny as shit. That shit he be talking, nigga.
Either way. Financial or mate wise.
Hey, our jewelry collection costs more than some brothers' cars, man. What is he talking about?
Like, nigga, if you see my box, what you talking about? You talking about that little shit on his neck. Get the fuck out of here, Drew.
Right.
Niggas laughing. Boy, what the fuck is this shit? Like,
when you ain't about nothing, you got to make it about material. Because you ain't about nothing. There's no depth to you. It's all about, look at what I got. Look at what I got. But you know what the word says? That life is not measured that way. Life is not measured in what you possess. Nigga, what would a man give in exchange for his soul? You got no depth, brother. You got no, here's the deal. There's no life in you. So you can't reproduce life, brother. So you got no fruit. And because you have no life and no light, you can't produce no oil, brother. So I feel sorry for you. Because without the oil, there is no light. And without the light, there is no redemption.
But hey,
We're trying to keep our lamps full. We're trying to keep our lamps full because we're waiting for the supper.
I want to say this to you real quick. You know, Judah Nazareth got a lot to pay for, brother. You know, he slandered you, said you was a homosexual, was innocent true. Yeah. He also lied. No, he didn't lie. He disrespected the man that passed away that supposed was an Israelite, saying that he was, I think his name AMT or some shit like that. Whoever making fun of an Israelite brother who died, who actual real Israelite, making fun of our brother who passed away, saying the maggot's going to eat him and all this crazy shit. He dirt, worm, food, and all that. He got a lot to pay for, brother. He got a lot to pay for.
You know what's consequential? You know what's consequential? As these fools try to nigger rig these other nations into the inheritance of Yasharel, they discount all of the souls that were there's two classifications. Some were exiled, and the others were taken into captivity. Those are the only two classifications. Those that were exiled were kicked out of the land, not to return to the land until the appointed time. They're still on the continent. And y'all talking about they Hamites and this, that, and the other. Y'all retarded. And you're unlearned.
You're unlearned. Exactly.
You need
you know what's interesting about that, Uncle Don? The same Africans that came over here in slavery on those ships, right? If you go to slavevoyage.com, I believe it was a brother who I saw on YouTube. The brother was showing the records on slavevoyage.com of the names of the Africans that was brought over here. Do you know most of their names end in Yah? And they have the same exact names as the brothers in the Bible?
Yeah. Now let me give you something else. There's a book called The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews, and you can get it on PDF. And you'll see the records, and you'll see that these Jewish people were the ones that were enslaving us. Not all the slave holders were Jewish, but a great percentage of them were. That's how they made their wealth. That's how they control the world. That's how they control the world, family, because they were in charge of all of this, from the insurance companies to the freight companies, etc.
The Jews, it was the Jews, the Spaniards, and the Portuguese.
No. Primarily, it was the Jews that were handling all the financial stuff.
Yeah, the finance. Yeah, the finances, but the Portuguese had something to do with it. The Spaniards had something to do with it.
Yeah, and the Dutch,
and then
the English, then the English. But you got to remember this: who controlled all of that? What we consider the Germans.
Yeah,
them folks come out of Germany.
Well, the
Germans said something really interesting about this war that's going on right now. This is a reclamation war. Okay. You have the people that came in and took the land fighting against the people who originally were there and were
hold on, Elder Don P. Elder Qanath want to say something. Go ahead, Elder Qanath.
Yeah, I was gonna say most high blessed everybody, man, that came on the panel, everybody in the comment section. It was fun. A lot of times, man, you find out when the heat start turning up, You know, you see what happens. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, I found out something serious tonight. You know, as far as where brother's loyalty lies at and everything. You know, I even called my brother. I called Baqash. I said, man, you gonna have a brother say all this type of stuff about us, but you ever go in there and defend Hispanics and he laugh. When he talks about us like that, I'm a loyal dude. He said, well, you let somebody say they killed me. Now I done had to think about it. I said, I don't remember that. But I remember Don P saying something like I do whatever to. I don't remember you saying that. You know, if you did, then you know I would like, man, don't say that shit. But I found it ironic that a guy who don't believe what we believe could stand fast on what the scriptures say, and people who do believe don't stand on fast what it say. You know,
I'm not surprised.
And then actually lie, right, and be disingenuous to say that they dealing with colorism, light skin and dark skin. Julio Cesar Chavez ain't got a damn thing to do with light skin and dark skin. That's a total different damn what you call it, nationality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right, they're a different subgroup of humans.
Light skin or dark skin, that's another whole ethnicity among them. In the street lie like that, or they just that silly. I don't think they that silly. They know they lying, and something else is more sinister. And then to go sit on the platform with a man and talk about us, like I said, and this man murdered a goddamn Asian, breaking what he calls Torah with both of them. And those scriptures you brought out earlier, when you was reading it, it was powerful, man. You got what's it, Jew-ish or something like that, or Israelish?
Israelitish, non-Israelitish.
Non-Israelitish dealing in the camp and saying they're gonna be our enemies. And it played out right in our face tonight. Where it talks about how the mixed breed will be against us, and it played in our face.
God.
Tonight, live. And then the straight lies. I mean, that's why I was ashamed. I'm like, man, we don't want to deal with it sometimes because we know what we're dealing with. It's spiritual, like he says.
That's why I won't go over there. There's no point.
And then I told my brother, well, you know what he told me? Well, you can come over. Why don't you go over here? Come over here. I said, what am I going to come over there for? And defend what? So he can put up memes and for what? The man came on our channel, mess with us the other day. So he actually got mad like a girl because I blocked him. You know? So, I mean, for me, man, we're going to go on that channel, man, expose these lying ass niggas. You know, so I never even showed Blake Griffith's son. You know, and he can see clearly than they can. I mean, the moat is either that damn heavy in their eyes or ear, or they could be agents.
They agents.
They're straight up agents, man. They're straight up agents.
And I hope Baqash listens to this later on. But brother, you have lied on the scriptures tonight, man. So Arnetta said this right here, and it made a lot of sense. He said, you think the Most High didn't know? He said, the Most High said Israelites go like Egyptians. And this dude said, it's about, well, you got to think that was 1,000 years ago. As is to say, they're going to change. So Arnetta said, you added. Well, you got to think, that was 1,000 years ago. I mean, this straight lies. You know, so, man, I'm done with certain people, bro. I think a lot of people in this damn thing are freaking, they're sellouts. They don't believe in God. They believe in their penis.
God.
They want to screw these different women, period. And that's what's going on here. But I'm going to land my plane, man. I'm going to let y'all go ahead and get your last word because I'm about to go to bed, man. But, yeah, we doing our thing over here, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely about to hop off. 3 hours. Yeah. We supposed to do 2 hours. 3 hours and a half.
We need to get that shit. We still need to show the damn video on the discrimination.
Right. Hey, Qanath, let me take this call real quick. I'll call you back.
But yeah, y'all, I just want to.
Hey, so
hit this scripture right quick, if y'all don't mind. I'm gonna go to Matthew 15, and I'm gonna start at verse 21. All right, and it says, and it reads on this wise: Jesus left that place and went off to the territory near the cities of Tyre and Sidon. A Canaanite woman who lived in that region came to him, son of David. See, she called him son of David. That's the lineage right there. That's the lineage. Just like she knew who he was, the rest of the world knows who we are. Check it. She said, she cried out, have mercy on me, sir. My daughter has a demon, is in a terrible condition. But Yeshua did not say a word to her. His disciples came to him and begged him, send her away. She is following us and making all this noise. Then Yeshua replied, I have been sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. At this, the woman came and fell at his feet. Help me, sir, she said. Yeshua answered, it isn't right to take the children's food and throw it to dogs. And then she said, that's true, sir, she answered, but even the dogs eat leftovers that fall from their master's table. So Yeshua answered her, you are a woman of great faith. What you want will be done for you. And at that very moment, her daughter was healed. I read that just to show you that's lineage. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, I can't give you the children's food. You know, this is for my people. This word I'm delivering is for my people. I come for the lost sheep of the house of Israel to wake them up. Not y'all, not the rest of these other nations. My people have to get this. And then once we get, then we can give it to them. You understand what I'm saying? And see, the rest of the world, they
And
know.
she wasn't offended in the truth, King. You notice that she didn't say, Lord, I'm not no heathen. She wasn't offended in the truth.
Exactly. I park my plane right there, family.
It is first to the Yehudim and then to the rest of the world. Do you know why he said it's first to the Yehudim?
That's right.
Because Ephraim has a certificate of divorce. Ephraim needs to be remarried. Yehuda never received a certificate of divorce because that would have made Yahushua Ha Mashayach a bastard.
That's right. That's right.
These people, they don't know how to rightly divide the word, and so that's why they find themselves in trouble.
Exactly.
That's why they cannot bring iron to iron in any type of discussion. And you know, in a way, I actually feel sorry for them because their souls are going to be lost in perdition based on the heresy that they've been teaching. And you know, when a man can't debate, he goes to ad hominem attacks.
Yep.
You know, which may or may not be true. In this particular case, it's not true. But they veer off the topic that is being debated and go on a personal attack because they got nothing left. They got no other arrows in their quiver. And so, you know, I wish I had I was so upset. I was so upset that I went in. I wish I had the demeanor that I have now because I could have ripped him a new one respectfully. You know, but I was mad. I was mad because, you know, any black man, any heterosexual black man that don't play these games with these nouns and all this other stuff. We don't, and especially, I'm 58 years old. Please get the hell out. I saw this whole conversion thing happen.
Don P,
okay,
we're going to go ahead and wrap it up because
Yeah.
I need to go to bed. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta take my daughter to school in the morning. My other daughter, she is sick, and I was moving around. She threw up 2 times, so I gotta go back and check on her, make sure she's okay. Because I might have to. Hopefully, I don't have to take off from work, but I might need to take her to the doctor in the morning. I think she got a stomach virus or something, and I want to get a little rest.
We're gonna send prayers up for you and your household, King.
Yeah, for sure, family.
Yeah.
But every time we try to, have a good time and enjoy ourselves, the devil always comes some way. It's okay. I ain't worried about them over there in the other platform. Like I said, they nigga nuts. They hate the truth. They mad because they can't refute the doctrine, just like all the rest of them. And they'll never stand up to us. And it's like we got to chase them. And then he all about debating what he think he can win. I bet you he won't debate this mixed shit, though. I got to take this call. Go ahead, y'all, and wrap up.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, brothers. Go ahead, because I spoke last.
All right, I'll be fast. I'm just gonna say, Most High bless everybody. Nothing but love and respect to my Negro people. You know what I'm saying? The 12 tribes, melanated people, and all praise to the Most High for the information that came out. Big shout out to everybody. Shout out to Elder Qanath. Shout out to Sharsham. Shout out to even Elder Yehuda. Thank you for coming on. You know what I'm saying? We got some things we got to patch up. Elder Don P, I appreciate you. Swarthy, I appreciate you as well. The brother Yehuda, Israel, appreciate you. Star Lima, everybody in the chat, appreciate y'all. Nothing but love and respect. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom and all praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi.
Shalom, fam.
Brother DeBar, I'll give you a call tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi, to the 12 tribes scattered abroad, so-called Negroes, peace and grace be with you from our God. As the scriptures say, here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahawashi. Peace and grace, family.
Up next.
All praise to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, and to the 12 tribes worldwide. One love, family.
Up next. Brother Israel. Well, I'm gonna say, you know what? I love you guys, and y'all don't even understand.
Yeah, family.
Go ahead, Israel.
Everybody, go ahead and end this thing. I appreciate everybody that came out. Everybody, Star Lima, Weezy One Love, Shadow Israel, Obadiah, Elder Midwest Judite, Professor Lovely Lady, Oracle 007, King Judah, big salute. Don P, the Bar, Elder Qanath, Yehuda, appreciate everybody that came through. Elder Yehuda, appreciate you too. Even though you ain't come on the platform, we still love you. Like I said, man, it is what it is. I love it. It's fun. I get a kick out of this kind of shit. But, the hate come when you can't stop the truth. So at the end of the day, Judah Nazareth can make a million videos on us. It's not going to help them at all. You know what I mean? We winning the war. They losing. Like, he can get all of them together and we'll still cut them up. We can beat him in just Torah alone with the Torah and the prophets and the Apocrypha. It kills them. The whole mixing thing. Go right to first address, to Nehemiah, to Sirach, to Wisdom of Solomon, to Ezra. You know what I mean? The Deuteronomy, the Exodus. It don't even matter, man. Eat it. Kill them with the whole Torah.
Sure, Sam. The brothers was like giving their last comments while you was on the phone, and then you came back in. Brother Yasharel was giving his last comments, and I was gonna give my last comments while you was on the phone. We were just trying to do things decently and in order while you was on the phone, just trying to hold it down.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that because I couldn't hear y'all. I had
to so Brother Yasharel.
Yeah,
but
I'm done.
We didn't hear what you said.
Oh yeah, I just said all praise to the Most High Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, and to the 12 tribes worldwide. One love.
And I'm gonna say, you know what? I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Because it's the people that are awake and the people that are holding the truth. Those are the people that I'm gonna have to be beside and live with in this what the Most High is doing in this movement and how He's moving us. So, like I said, every time I come on with you guys, I feel so alive and I feel so much love. And some of you I've met in person, and y'all my family. So anyway, y'all keeping on, and we gonna see this through because the Most High has got us, and I land there.
Yeah. So thank everybody for coming out. Star Lima, I love y'all, Queens. Most High bless y'all. Everybody in the chat. I doubt if I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I need to take a little break and get ready for this class with King Judah, CUC, F.O.P.E. Friday night. No high priest in Israel at this time. No king, but that's what we'll be talking about. Yeah, family. So we appreciate y'all. Bar, anything else?
No, sir. That's it for me. Shalom, King. Shalom,
Right,
family.
love y'all. If anybody can make it to the Passover in DC on April 3rd, we would love to have you. See y'all there if y'all making it to the Passover, FOPE Passover. Shalom.
Family all around me. Family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family. We might have the same last name, but that don't make you my family. Nah, I got some people with the same blood, and I know that they can't stand me. I got some people I call that ain't kin that's gonna pull up and handle it. They take care of that business like family. We come from them trenches like family. They talking, you listen, that's family. They don't tell your business, that's family. They calling your phone, coming looking for you. They say that you missing, that's family. They don't need permission, that's family. When you hurt, they can feel it, that's family. Let them come while you're cheering, that's family. Let them come when you living, that's family. Family all around me. Hey, family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family all around me. Hey, family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family. Hey, ain't nobody fighting around here. Ain't nobody shooting around here. Everybody that's around here, family. All love, no hate, be clear. No shade, all love, be real. You love them, you should know how it feel. Tired of all these badass kids. Tired of paying all these bills. Family going through the same thing, so they know exactly how you feel. They supply a shoulder I can cry. I provide a place where they can heal. Leave my money out, they don't steal. Let them have it if it's for a bill. Soldier for me when they in the field. Only way I live, family all around me. Hey, family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family all around me. Hey, family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family. We might have the same last name, but that don't make you my family. I got some people with the same blood, and I know that they can't stand me. I got some people I call that ain't kin that's gonna pull up and handle it. They take care of that business like family. We come from them trenches like family. Family all around me.